happening to you, this exchange between Michael and Jackie. Let me throw out what was happening with me and Fredo text-wise, which must have been in the midst of you throwing up, because there's no way it wouldn't have been.
It was very much in the midst.
Sorry, go ahead, please.
Do you want to talk about while I was like throwing up at the hotel while Michael was texting you?
Yeah, what?
He was texting you.
What? What about it?
Do you want to talk about what he was texting you?
I just wrote it.
No. While we were at the hotel and I was throwing up.
Oh, I don't remember.
So Michael, Jackie told me that Michael was trying to get us to hang out. Like, still, once we got back to the hotel, Michael was trying to get us to all hang out.
No, Michael was like, "Are you good? You good? Is he good?"
Yeah, but then you told him like, "Oh, he's throwing up," and then you told me Michael's response was like, "Yeah, but can you come hang out? Are you guys
No,
gonna
yeah,
come hang out?"
but like, is he good?
Is he
though?
good?
That
though?
sounds-
I think that was on the walk back.
It was on the walk. Yeah, it was.
I think it was on the walk back. I just remember going like, and you're just like,
though?
man, he's so sick, dude. I was like, damn.
But
Good?
like,
Is he good though?
yeah, but it's like, is he good though? Like,
Seems like
still
it's-
hang
it's
out.
like, You're
I was like, I got a 1:30 flight.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I'm fucking looking.
Yeah.
I'm looking to keep going, baby.
Yeah.
I just remember being I guess I'm like, I tell him I'm not good.
I'm not good.
I also remember knowing you were not good. When I asked.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, right. Always.
Smuggling gas.
Line!
Your line is, I will free the genie.
It's off topic.
Woo!
Whenever you're ready.
Off topic.
Welcome. It's off topic. Welcome to Off Topic.
There were some
That was-
revisions in the script.
I'm Michael Jones. I'm here.
That's
I
the
got
line.
you. Got it going. Thanks. Appreciate it.
That's the line.
Was this in the script?
You didn't get it going.
It's your fault.
I got too excited.
Oh my God.
Made me spill. Why you going?
Run the intro again. Run the intro.
Run it back. Run it back.
no.
Run it back. Run it. Like he was gonna
Damn.
throw it. There we go.
Spilled so much.
That was on me.
It's all
That's
downhill from here.
unfortunate.
So if you're listening,
That was well put
a
together.
demon swooped in,
It did.
attacked my
Possessed you.
very soul, which right now is sugar-free Red
we
Bull.
get some
and
Red
I
Web
spilled-
investigation on what
I
just happened?
spilled it on myself.
Mostly on yourself as
What happened was
Okay, little guy.
there's a weird phenomena happening where
The Red Bull effect.
we've got a crazy cast with a crazy special guest.
It's crazy.
Me. Yes. Your host.
Yes.
I can be a host and a guest.
I love.
Oh. Hey, also we got Lindsay, we got Alfredo,
Hello.
we got streamer and part-time medical professional Jackie and Butler.
Nurse extraordinaire. Woo! Yeah. Yes.
It me.
Good to meet you. Hello.
Nice to
Yeah.
meet you. I've never met any of you guys before.
No.
I'm just
No.
showing up.
Welcome.
For the audience's sake, should
Yeah.
Jackie give a few quick facts about yourself?
Yeah.
Yes, give a few quick
little
facts while I clean up the mess.
bit
from
about
from-
yourself.
From
I'm a
the
Gemini.
demon.
The audience has
No.
no idea.
None.
Go for it.
Zup.
I'm a Capricorn.
Oh.
I'm stealing
Oh,
Lindsay.
that's where we start.
She's my
That's-
wife
that's all-
now.
that's
Fine.
Okay.
I'm all about it. Done.
When I was young,
Done.
on my birthday.
On December shitty 26th. Worst day for a birthday.
Yeah,
by the
Jackie's
way.
birthday is
It's the
December
worst.
26th.
I forgot your
Absolutely.
birthday.
You've done a
Shit.
terrible job of
Goodness.
introducing
Yeah.
yourself. by the
I
way.
don't know. What
Just
do you
as
want
like-
from me? What do you want from me, Michael?
I don't want anything. I didn't ask for it.
Fun fact.
I'm just saying when someone says
Yeah.
introduce yourself, hi, I'm so-and-so, this is my name, maybe
yeah.
how old I am, this is where I'm from, this is what I
yeah.
do. That's all I'm saying. You
fair, I asked for
got your
astrological
name
signs.
and then you're like, shitty December 22, die and fuck off with you.
I know about what Jackie cares about most, and she's angry about her birth date.
I'm Becky Yutler.
Yes.
No, here's the thing right now. Here's the thing.
Full-time nurse,
Here's the thing.
part-time streamer.
Don't
content
make me
creator.
start
Time badass.
That's what I talk about.
Yes.
part-time security guard.
There you go.
All right.
Exactly. That's
Now,
what I'm talking about.
on so many levels, I said it before we started.
Right.
I was getting up to take care of it. She just sealed the deal.
What's going on here?
I'm scared.
We got to.
What? I'm scared.
I don't know what's happening.
I'm gonna need you two to swap seats.
Oh. Jackie.
I gotta
Okay, here we
split-
go.
I gotta split
I kept it
this
warm for you.
Split.
That just
Why?
We gotta split. We gotta split this
Oh
up.
my gosh. Oh my gosh.
We gotta split this up. We gotta
Hold
stay
on.
focused here. Give these people a focused,
Man.
concentrated podcast. All right, I've seen one boop. Too many.
Sorry, Fredo. You're
Too
sitting
many.
Apparently, Jackie boot
You're
me.
sitting
Why
next to
did
mom
you-
mode now.
Why did you do that?
That's incredible. It's booping.
I'm gonna apologize ahead of time.
Flashbacks to Karen.
Jackie likes the
amazing.
full
I love it.
send.
I'm not the only
So
blooper.
as you
Good.
see right there, perfect example. Jackie full send. Hey, you missed it, broadcast.
Yeah, you did.
That
Run
was
it
a
back.
boot.
She
You
tried-
missed
Run
it.
it back.
It's okay. It's okay.
I love
Just
it.
look at Jackie's automatically.
So
what the fuck,
we
broadcast?
we had to do two pre-tapes in a row because we
Yeah.
did a bunch of shit or whatever. Mentioned it real quick. Jack was like, "I was there," and I went, "Cool." And then I'm like, "I'm gonna talk about it next week." But we were all in San Francisco
Yeah, we were.
at the same
Yeah.
time,
Yeah.
hanging, chilling. So I thought this would be a good time to have Jackie on.
Yeah, it made a lot of sense. So, like, Jackie and Michael were there for an event. The event happened to take place in SF, obviously, born and raised there.
This was the logo for the event.
in San Francisco.
If that's a hint.
I don't know. Yeah.
Just saying.
Yeah.
All right.
And
Wait,
so,
I wanna-
so
oh,
here's the
like-
thing.
I don't know,
Jackie was already like, look, I'm going, which is, I was like so proud. I'm like,
Is
this is
that
Jackie's
it?
own thing. I had nothing to do with this. Like,
Hell
this
yeah.
is Jackie's own thing. She's doing this thing. She's
Damn right.
part of this
That's
thing.
that's my hint.
And obviously, it's like Jackie's going to SF for like 5 days. Makes sense for me to tag along. You know what I'm saying? And then I was like, look, Michael, you're also a part of this thing. You going to this? Michael was like, oh, maybe. And I was like, I mean, it could be pretty cool. 4 of us, San Francisco. Then we can hit up that Tim Geddes from Kind of Funny. Maybe. I don't know.
Perhaps.
And then what happened?
And Andy.
And Andy. Well, Andy got a text from you.
And we'll hit up Andy.
Yeah.
We'll hang out with Andy too.
Yeah.
Andy
Yeah.
Cortez.
Andy Cortez. That didn't happen.
The
The Tim stuff did happen. But it worked out. We all went down there. We had a lovely time. Some people, too much of a lovely time.
I think
Lot to
everybody
talk
at this
about.
table had a little bit too much fun on a particular night, and we will discuss that further.
I don't think so. I think it was just the right amount of fun.
I think that's the drunkest I've been in a long time.
It was, yeah.
I was
So-
really drunk.
So here's the thing. From Lindsay and I's perspective,
Hey,
the two of you guys
I'm Lindsay.
were doing your thing,
Top secret.
right?
You
Top
can't come.
secret.
Can't bring you.
We can't. We
Just
didn't
kidding.
sign- we
They,
didn't si-
they said you could bring +1. We were like, we're not telling.
Oh, Jackie told me I didn't sign no
I didn't
NDA.
get no fucking memo.
She did.
She did. She withheld that information from me.
I did.
So
All the
obviously-
other people's +1s were nice though.
Oh, see, I
Oh,
went
that's
Michael, and you went,
unfortunate.
no! I just left.
So obviously, I was like, hell yeah, Lindsay and I, let's hang out. So we hung out with Gma.
yeah.
So
awesome.
Lindsay, Gma, myself, and my little bro. My brother,
Wow.
my younger brother. who
Wow,
is-
you're a little big bro.
Lil King, Big King.
Okay, I'm 6'1",
Bigger little
he's 6'2",
bro.
he's
Yeah.
5 years younger.
That makes you Little King now.
So,
Wait, you're
Oh
6'4"?
my goodness.
yeah.
Like little
crazy.
Shaq.
6'4",
No.
cute.
250.
Wow. Gallons?
Mix that up.
But what happened was we all had deep dish Patchy's pizza. And
Delish.
then we're like, okay, there's a bar right next to the pizza place. Let's all go. We sit down and I'm like, Grandma, would you want anything? She's already ordering a margarita.
Nice.
And
Yeah,
I'm
she's like, what do
okay.
you want? I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, fuck, Grandma.
How old's your grandmother?
She's 85.
Yeah.
She's
Yeah.
a wild cat.
Yeah.
She's
Well,
a
so
wild
here's
cat.
the thing. Lindsay and John,
I didn't know
Lindsay,
what
John, and
to
I, we're talking.
John,
we're
your
talk-
brother.
John, my
Yes.
brother. Lindsay, John, and I, we're talking. We're chatting it up.
The group.
Then it gets to the part where like the both of them realize that they're anime nerds. I'm talking about like my brother has seen 300
Yeah.
animes.
Mm-hmm.
That being said, I put him on the anime train, and then he just overly
But
surpassed.
done.
somehow you still get credit.
I do.
full credit
I
for that.
introduced
It's like
him to anime.
it's like someone won an
Elementary,
Olympic
right.
gold medal
You know
in
what I'm saying?
something, and you're
Fredo
like,
gave him the
Come
ticket
you
to
were
the
like,
train.
I showed him that when I was 6.
Right.
Yeah, hey, you know, they showed him a couple animes, and the dude went off and watched like 300
Right, yeah.
animes.
He took the trip, but
Showed
Fredo gave him the airline miles. Yeah.
From School Days, Death Note, Code Geass, and then he just now he's seen 300 animes. They're talking anime like
Has he seen
crazy.
300 different animes? Is there one anime named 300 animes?
No, he's
No,
seen
it's
Okay,
the
just
anime
double
out
check.
of 300.
Different
I'm just
movie.
checking.
Yeah.
The
I'm
cool
just checking.
thing,
I don't
though-
want to look foolish later.
These two anime nerds chatting it up, talking, et cetera, et cetera.
It was the common ground
Lindsay
moment.
started
We're like,
talking about a specific anime that Lindsay guest voiced it on, and John freaked out. He was like, "Oh shit! I love that scene. You got fucked up."
Overlord, yeah. Sorry, I was trying to think. I'm like, is that Overlord you're talking about? Yes.
And while all that was going on, Grandma leaning over to the bartender was just like, "I'm a bit of a wildcat." And then that's where I turned to John, my brother, and I said, we're gonna have to take turns during these conversations to police this woman.
Yeah.
Because she is gonna go off the rails.
She's so just like wonderful in general. Like I've spoken about meeting Alfredo's grandma before, and she's just
I
been
know, and
generally-
every time she's around, you get to hang out with her, and I
Weird.
don't.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's true.
It's crazy.
Actually,
man.
very much true.
It's crazy. The only time I think I've ever met her is when she's beating my ass.
Some of us
Across
aren't
the
in the bad
stage,
bitch
yeah.
genre. It's a
Age Live in
genre.
San Francisco.
Damn it.
She's just again, I love the duality, but like
Right.
she's so kind and welcoming to me. The second I sat down, like I was late to
Yeah.
meeting you guys at the pizza place. I said, I can't make it there until this time. I'm sorry. Like, don't wait on me. One, y'all are like, don't worry about it. Like, we will wait. It's cool. You can come whenever. I'm like, well, thank you, like for
Yeah.
including me.
We're chilling.
Yeah, and two, like the second I sat down, she's like, how are you doing? Tell me about life, the kids, what's up? I'm like, you don't have to talk to me. There is no obligation whatsoever.
Grandma's
this is
gonna
your
talk.
grandchild.
Grandma's gonna talk.
Yeah, but
You
like,
don't know that.
it meant a lot. It was really sweet of her. So,
Yeah.
yeah, thanks.
Well, Grandma was just asked about you guys all the time now.
And
She was
because
always
of
about
that-
the kids and everything like that.
Did you get the shirt?
Yeah. So that being said, in the middle of the bar, Lindsay's like, "I think Grandma would rock."
I was a
this?"
few drinks in.
And it was literally a shirt that says, what was it?
It's a good day to be a
It's
wildcat.
a good day to be a wildcat. I have that shirt is in our house now.
Yeah.
But like that being said, eventually John's girlfriend came and joined us. So I got to meet John's girlfriend and we were all hanging out, having a good time. And the whole plan was like Lindsay and I, we go break off, meet up with you guys, because there's, just everyone's gonna hang out at the bar.
Bunch of people.
Bunch of people,
Yeah.
right? That went to this event, all that kind
Hopefully.
of stuff.
No animals.
That being said, what ended up happening is we had a lot of drinks. I had 2 mimosas, 2 Moscow mules,
God.
What time did you start?
In the afternoon.
3.
Yeah, we were literally both of us
Yeah.
3.
Okay, story checks out.
You
so far.
had like margaritas. Like, how many margaritas did you have?
Hanging out with Fredo and his brother. His brother also was very kind and ordered us shots a lot.
So here's the thing.
So,
John was like, yo, shots. I was like,
and
sweet.
tequila shots.
Fireball. And he was like, no. Austin made you soft. We're doing tequila.
Yeah, I was like, oh.
And I was like, oh my God, I
right,
haven't done
Corbo.
tequila at it was like 10 years since I've done tequila. So we're
like I was back in
downing
Odessa.
tequila shots. And then it got to the point where like, I haven't seen my brother in a while. We started connecting. He got a little emotional, but we're like, all right, cool, we're back on track. And then so I was like, look, it's a pretty casual thing we're going to, but we're gonna go to this bar and then hang out. It's like a good friend of mine, coworker, Michael's gonna be there. Jackie's gonna be there. And then he was like, oh, I'm down. So we took Grandma back to Grandma's house.
So to be clear, also at this point, I am 4 shots and 4 margaritas in.
God. Do you guys eat?
You
before?
are.
Oh, you did. You had the pizza.
I
the
had
pizza.
sustenance.
So pizza. Yeah.
Lizzie had some
I didn't eat the
Sounds
pizza.
awful. That sounds so bad.
And then so what happened was
Shots and sugar.
it was bad. And then so we ended up we took Grandma to the house. John just got there with his girlfriend. His girlfriend was driving. And then I was like, yo, you guys in there right now? He was like, yeah. And so Lindsay and I hopped in. We were playing them Bay Area slaps, just gunning it down the highway to meet you guys.
Throw out some snow the product.
And then that's when we met up with you guys, and we were already fucking gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were iced.
And we're dropping off. I say I remember. It's like a haze where I'm like, I was at an apartment complex and I said goodbye to Grandma. It's like I think she made it back okay. I'm not sure.
I think so. And then we were gone.
Like, I appreciate just like the connection, like the human connection. Before we went to San Francisco for the Let's Play Live tour, and Fredo took me to Phil's Coffee,
Yeah.
not
Oh,
Pete's
God.
Coffee, which we'll get to that
We'll get
story
to that
later.
one.
Yeah, well, I'm sure he told you already. Yeah, of course.
No, I haven't.
Okay, so Fredo took me there. It was awesome. It was very kind of him to show me that. So now upon revision, like I get the added thing of like, while we're trashed out of our minds, just like giving Grandma a ride home, you're like, this is it. This is where
But
I'm
you're
going
not
out.
trashed
Like,
giving her a ride.
no, I was in the passenger seat. I was not
Yes.
driving, but
Yes.
we as a group.
Like that.
Wait, hang on, no. Especially not in San Fran. I'm not driving
Uber.
anywhere. No. I've
Lots
seen
of
those hills. Yeah,
Yup.
no.
I'm talking
good.
about like 45-degree slanted hills. And people just
Yeah.
live and park on it. I'm like,
Yeah.
I just
dude,
appreciated like us going, Fredo going like, this is where I grew up. I was like, yeah, cool, man. Like again, we're trashed, but it was like,
yeah,
cool.
that's sick.
Yeah.
Side tangent, parking on those like steep SF hills, like you park and you have to turn your wheels so in case the brake gives out, like
Yeah.
the car goes into the
It
curb.
hits the curb, yeah.
But when
yeah.
you
Crazy.
pull that emergency brake up and you turn your wheel, you step out of that car and you close the door and the car always goes, and you just go, boy, I hope to God this thing doesn't just smash down the goddamn sidewalk.
Yeah, like what'd you do?
When you park your Tesla,
Yeah.
and then you put the e-brake on, you go like this.
Yeah, dude,
You grab that Looney Tunes lever and go. Because it's like I got a Ford and it's a button.
Maybe just the Flintstone method. He digs
I'm
his
just
heels
gonna
in.
go.
Yeah.
Poop. It's not nearly as satisfying.
Yeah, you hear
Used to be like. Yeah, you're like.
and you go, it's locked in.
Yeah, we're not going anywhere.
This car ain't moving.
Yeah, fucking bring the ice.
If I can ask you then, while this is happening, what was happening from y'all's, like the professional end
Dude, so
of
going back
things?
to the-
Well, the whole day when you're getting shit-faced, professional stuff.
Yeah.
We're
That's
getting
it.
professionally shit-faced.
Yeah, that's
but,
it.
Like,
None of that.
Hold on, what we're
hang
doing is very
on.
professional.
Yeah, thank you.
Also, what we were doing was very professional.
Yeah.
Him and I were probably 2 beers in by the time we got to the bar. And then, going back to tequila shots, I got out of my first round of shots, that was the group that we were with.
Right.
Then I got out of my second round of shots, both tequila, both times. No, it was whiskey first and then tequila with you guys, with your brother. I got out of that shit, and then it was like 12 at night, did not get out of the one you bought.
Ooh, are you comfortable sharing how you got out of shots? 'Cause
I said
everyone
no.
has a different method. Nice.
I said no, I don't want it.
I mean, yeah. You say no.
So
That's like.
I literally, I'm a wuss, and I don't want to like aggravate people, I guess, because they're nice enough to buy shots, but I'm already like, I'm gonna throw
Yeah.
up, dude. So I literally went like one sip, and I was like, oh, crazy.
Yeah,
Anyways.
but also one, just if you don't want it, if you don't want anything, say no. Especially alcohol, right? If you're like too fucked
Yeah.
up, or just if you don't want it. Two, there's always someone else
Who
that
will take it? Who'll suck
Yeah,
it down?
always
So
Yeah.
like, who would and that's you could be a complete stranger. Hey, you want
Yeah.
this? Fuck
Yeah.
yeah, give me it.
The funny thing is, like,
It's
that
easy.
night, Jackie was like, I was avoiding shots like crazy.
I was
and
left and
finally
right. It was
took
the
a shot,
Matrix. I was
and
Neo.
it was Michael's
Yeah.
tequila shot. And she was like, why did Michael order tequila? And I was like, I'm telling you, because this is the second point I'm going to get to, because my brother got to him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boy, oh boy. When
Yeah.
I was like, I was chatting. Yep, exactly.
Yeah.
Because I was chatting with John's girlfriend, getting to know her, meet her. April.
She's super cool. Yeah.
Yeah, super cool. I was like, all right, my brother's dating this girl. What's going on here? I was like, how's my brother been? I haven't met this guy in so long.
I haven't met this guy
I've never
in
seen
so
him
long.
before.
I haven't
You usually just
talked-
meet someone
Right.
one time.
Yeah, no, I haven't talked to him in so long.
Hey, Fredo.
It's almost like I'm meeting him again. Jesus. But like these two, John and my brother, walk up and then just start giving me shit.
Perfect.
And then I just went, I don't like this
Being
at
The
all.
sibling roast. Yeah.
I was
Be
like,
too
I
soft.
don't like.
I don't even remember how.
like the
Did you
two-
introduce
like-
me to him?
It must have been.
Because it wasn't. I don't think it was you. I think that was the joy, the smile.
Michael,
on
I
my
barely
face
remember dropping grandma.
of talking to your
Oh,
brother
yeah,
for a little bit.
Yeah.
While looking at you and then being like, let's get this fucker. And then we just like walk up and you're like, I don't like what.
Which is funny because we.
And we're just both standing there. And I was just like, it's your big bro.
Because immediately you guys walked over and we're on the same wavelength, and I went, I didn't like how this came together so fast.
Like before that, I had joked about it, and this is the difference between Michael and I, is like hanging out with your family. I jokingly was like, dude, we could roast Alfredo right now. Like we know, like jokingly, I'm like, nah, but let's not do that. Let's have fun. And then the second we get there, Michael's like, yeah, fuck you. Fuck this guy.
I'm just saying, I was just like, damn, bro.
Oh, goodness.
Your bro was like, big bro. And your brother was like, I'm actually younger. I was like, yeah, you're younger, but you're bigger.
Yeah.
I just kept saying
Did you tell him that you're like, I think John was telling me how you told him you were a bit of he was like, you're like Tim, kind of his bro too. He was like, Elton, bro. And I was like, yeah, that sounds like something Michael would
I think
say.
also he's just like, just met him, never met him before. I think he was like, oh, Elden Ring, okay. Yeah. I was like, that was his reaction.
I was just like, God damn it. Jackie at the bar looking gorgeous.
Yeah,
Eating,
then
Always
snacking.
styling. Always
yeah,
styling.
I was snacking. And then the shots came out, your shots, and I took one sip and I was like, ugh. It was really disgusting.
I hate
was
it.
so
I
disgusting.
hate tequila.
It was a dark.
So disgusting.
But yeah, so he ordered
the
it
phrase
first,
also
and that
goes-
was it.
It
Your
was
brother
nasty,
ordered a
yes.
round first.
Told you.
Absolutely
He ordered it
disgusting.
for the bar. I remember.
And then
I
it was
vaguely
and then it
remember
was game over. I was just like, oh, that's what we're doing? I hate tequila.
Yeah,
Fire
it
it
was
up.
fucking disgusting.
The phrase goes 1 tequila, 2 tequila, 3 tequila floor. I'll remind you.
That was
me.
Alfredo.
I was four
I-
tequilas in before we met
Yeah.
up with y'all, but yeah.
I know exactly where my limit is drinking. I know exactly
I want
where
you
it
to-
is.
He didn't know where it was.
And I haven't thrown up in like 10 years.
Obliterated.
Yeah.
great.
he
That
went off
being
the water.
said, I also haven't done tequila in like 10 years, so I had no idea how much tequila would fuck me up, and it
Yeah.
did, like big time. I threw up.
I know everyone was drinking shots, and I'm like, I'm drinking wine.
Actually,
See, wine gets me the most blackout drunk. If I drink
It's
wine,
dangerous, kind of.
Yeah, that's.
Too-
Dude,
It's kind of dangerous.
the worst. Like I mean, I don't know about for like worst blackoutness, because they're all kind of the same, right?
Yeah. It's
Blackout
not
is a
good.
blackout.
Right.
Yeah,
I guess it would be
overall.
length of time.
Yeah.
Blacked out for 3 days.
Are you okay?
But the worst, I think,
a mild
hangover I've
coma.
ever had in my life
Good
was
nap.
when we did the Face Jam wine calendar. Like, did an advent calendar. And I had like 20 something. Well, I mean, I had all of them. My brain turned off around 20 something glasses
In one
of
session?
wine.
In one go?
Yeah, a few hours.
Whoa.
We did them all.
It's like my family wants me to go to wine tastings.
I
I'm
was
like, I can't
sick
do that.
for the entire next day and
Yep.
maybe the day after. And I also hate wine.
Yeah.
It was
First of all, how
devastating.
dare you.
It was devastating.
Yeah.
I dared.
The
I done
entire
dared.
day after I was sick, and we had we'll get into the following day because that was a whole another event too. But I just remember throwing up in the bathroom of the place, and then like
He
coming.
texted me, he's like, where are you?
I was like, "Where are you? I gotta go. We gotta go."
I'm like, I'm outside dancing with Michael.
And I was like, "We got."
That's not true.
We
Yeah,
were
I was like,
out.
"What dancing?"
I was dancing. I was
Yes.
dancing. I was
Oh,
dancing.
one-way
I was
dancing.
dancing
Michael was
in my
swinging.
Yeah,
mind.
in my
One-way
mind.
dancing.
We were outside.
I
I was
just picture
like,
Michael going like this and Jackie going.
Yeah, I was doing
Michael was like,
Yes.
Well, no, I was out there going.
yeah.
Thing now.
Dude, the number of like
Dancing.
photos of you and Jackie took that are just blurry or just like. I
love that.
Dude,
was like, what the fuck?
The cryptid photos. Yes.
That's the
Dude.
best photos you've ever gotten.
I was not a part of any of
There's
that.
this one. Being back in SF, I took Alfredo to my favorite noodle place. It's called Ramen Dojo.
God damn
There you
it.
go.
And
The best.
God, it's the best. I walked back and I was like, PD!
His favorite's the quail
PD!
eggs.
Yeah,
Mike
PD.
loves the quail eggs. Yeah.
I need to spill more. Anyway, you took us to that ramen place and you took a picture when we were leaving, and I was like, oh, we should all get one, like a group picture.
Yeah.
We're actually real live people outside. Traveled for a thing,
Right.
hung out at the thing, and went to a place that you went to. Like, that's pretty good. That's like
Yeah.
pre-2020.
Yeah.
There's like some sort of checklist somewhere.
Yeah.
Of like, that's
I felt alive again.
they're living. Yeah, they're living right now. You are alive. That's correct.
I'm existing.
So I was like, let's take a picture being alive.
Damn.
And so I ended up taking a selfie, and we just took a bunch of pictures, whatever. And then like as soon as we stopped, Jackie started walking away, and I turned it towards her and took as many pictures as I could.
So weird.
And there's like a bunch of really blurry
creepy
ones,
one.
but there's one that's not blurry at all. But Jackie's eyes are closed, and she's starting to talk, and I was like, oh, this is the best one.
It was like sideways.
I
too.
immediately knew like, oh, I can never use this, but I can just send it to her. And so I sent it to Jackie, and then I sent it to Alfredo, and you had it on your
happiness.
watch. And you just kept going,
Your
Jackie just kept going, delete it, delete it.
No,
know.
it popped up as a notification.
I watched him go.
Like you're keeping it.
Watch face, yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah,
oh my
I
god. I did like
Really
the progression
funny.
of fucked upness in those
Yeah.
photos. It's like, oh, that's kind of cute, and it's like, oh, your face is a little wonky. Oh, you guys are sloppy.
But it
Yeah.
shows the friendship. and the fun.
I was gonna recommend this because there are some good ones in there. We use a good one as the thumbnail for this podcast.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Oh, that's
What's up?
good.
That's good.
Wow.
Dude, just going back to the night before, Jackie's fucking, because obviously I was in the bathroom and I was like, I gotta go.
Totes hobby.
I gotta go.
He's like, where are you?
Like-
I'm throwing up in the bathroom. We gotta go. And I'm like, where are you? Or no, I was drunk too.
Where's this bathroom?
Jackie was drunk.
Yeah.
We were all texting each other
and
intoxicated.
then Jackie's like,
We
It's
were,
not-
yeah,
It's not
yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We're all drunkenly texting each other.
Yeah.
And then Jackie's like, okay, got the Uber, let's go.
I got
We
the
go
Uber.
outside. We're sitting outside waiting for the Uber.
The Uber canceled.
And then Jackie's like,
Right, yeah,
we took too long, the Uber canceled. And I'm like, I just got here. What do you mean we took too long? And then Jackie's like,
Fuck.
what's the address? What's the address? And I just kept sitting there going,
I don't know what the
and I was like,
address
this is not. I was like,
Yeah.
this is your job. This
No,
is
literally,
your
I was so
job.
drunk. I've never been to the point where. Wait, listen.
Jackie just kept going, but what's the place though? And I was like, this is not my responsibility right
Quiet,
now.
listen.
What, you? No. Shut up. I've never been so drunk to the point of calling an Uber and literally having to stare at my phone and like focus as hard as possible to write one word. It was that bad. I was like moving so slow, and I was like, I'm almost there. I think I've got it. I think they're coming.
I'm literally like,
Yes.
I'm literally next to Jackie like this, just like this. I'm just like, please let us go. Please let us go. And then she's just leaning over going, what's the address?
I found it. I found the address with
Nice.
a lot of focus and resilience. I really
And
tried.
and then what?
All the odds were stacked
What
against
also
us.
came from that too was the text you had with Michael.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that you,
Yeah.
that you tweeted. That was
From
funny.
Uber.
Yeah, I tweeted it. It was like a bunch of just
I'm out wide.
Gibberish.
I'm out wide.
they had
Oh,
that
there it
ready. They had
is.
that
Out
ready
wide's
to
the
go.
best.
They knew.
Calling Uber.
I'm called for a move. For a mover.
It said, I leave, question
You?
mark, you, capital U, question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark, calling for Moober. What?
You come out wide.
Come out wide.
Come out
That's my
wide.
favorite.
People really
Come out
like to
wide.
come out wide. And they said they wanted to use that in various occasions. Like this Thanksgiving, I'm coming out wide. To that effect.
Okay, so
It was pretty good.
Yeah, it was funny.
It's pretty good though when you have that sloshy of a night, which first of all ends early.
Yeah.
Like as far as that slosh fest, you know, that could be a 2, 3, 4 a.m. crawl. That was like
It was 12:30.
12:30.
12:30
yeah.
call.
We did the thing we were supposed to do. Yay us, right?
Yay.
Like didn't like get
work,
sloshed
team.
and fuck it up.
No, we did.
You guys hung out.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
with Gma.
it's great.
Everybody got sloshed. Like pretty hard, at least
It
for
was
us.
a little
Yeah.
hard.
But we oobed around, we had hotels, and everybody was like, man, that was cool.
Yeah.
That's the best scenario.
Yeah.
It was
You know what I
really
mean? When you can walk away like that.
Tyler, I'm gonna slack it to you. I just did. So while this all is happening too, this exchange between Michael and Jackie, let me throw out what was happening with me and Fredo text-wise, which must have been in the midst of you throwing up because there's no way it wouldn't have been.
It was very much in the mist.
Sorry, go ahead, please.
Do you want to talk
Out
about
wide.
while I was like throwing up at the hotel while Michael was texting you?
Yeah, what?
He was texting you.
What? What about it?
Do you want to talk about what he was texting you?
I just wrote it.
No. While we were at the hotel and I was throwing up.
Oh, I don't remember.
So Jackie told me that Michael was trying to get us to hang out. Like, still, once we got back to the hotel, Michael was trying to get us to all
No,
hang
Michael
out.
was like, "Are you good? You good? Is he good?"
Yeah, but then you told him like, oh, he's throwing up, and
Yeah.
then you told me Michael's response was like, yeah, but can he come hang out? Are you guys
No,
gonna
yeah,
come
but
hang out?
seriously.
But like, is he good?
Is he
though?
good?
sounds-
though?
I think
sounds
that was
like us,
on
It
the walk back.
It was
Yeah.
on the walk. Yeah, it was. When
I
we
think it
were
was on the walk back. I
walking.
just
He's
remember
like,
going
"Is he
like, and
good
you're just like,
though?"
man, he's so sick that I was like, damn.
But
Good?
like,
Is he good though?
yeah, but it's like, is he good though? Like,
seems like
still
it's
hang
like-
out.
You're
I was like, I got a 1:30 flight,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I'm fucking looking.
Yeah.
I'm looking to keep going, baby.
Yeah.
I just remember being I guess I'm like, I tell him I'm not good.
I'm not good.
I also remember knowing you were not good when I
Yeah.
asked.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, right. Always the sensitive.
Yeah.
I was like, Michael wants to hang out. And I'm like, no. But now he's asking, but are you good?
But like, are
Got the
you
empathy.
sure? Are you good though?
So this wasn't.
You got to check.
We hadn't made it back to the hotel. This was definitely like at that event. So you were sick though, and this
Yeah.
was before Jackie took you home. But again, like I don't remember sending this to Alfredo, but it was like
That's always good.
it was
What a
definitely like
fucking night.
right. It was a mess. It was a mess. But it was me. I know how I operate. So this is me in the midst of being intoxicated. Yeah. Here, I'll read it.
Read it.
So this is me attempting to be like professional and attempting to get shit done, but I'm clearly too trash to do so. So I texted Fredo, this is 11:22. I said, yo, you good? Want to get some food? Fredo goes, I am hungry, but I don't think it's time yet. And I said,
Is there time after drinking?
and I say, when is it time, Fredo? I'll call your Lola, I will. And then he goes, LOL, 10 o'clock. Remind you, I'm texting you at 11:22.
10? What?
It's over.
What?
Way past 10 o'clock.
Also, that reminds me, it was still somewhat in the daytime. So the thing,
No, it's so great.
The
And then I went,
the thing Jackie and I were doing was like 1 o'clock to like 8 or something,
Yeah.
right? Something like that. And then around then is when we went to the to the bar, and then we were at the bar for over an hour.
Over
at
an
least
hour before they got
before we met up with them. So again, we had like a normal regular day and like drank at night, and they were apparently like drunk.
Day
by-
drinking.
Yeah, day drinking at 11 a.m.
We were drunk while we were on the way to you
Right,
guys.
but
There
regret
was
nothing.
there was some exchange I had with Jackie. I don't remember what it was. I was talking to her about something and something about Lindsay, and Jackie was like, "Yeah, I texted Lindsay this," and then Lindsay replied, "No, you're drunk."
Yeah, I was so confused.
That's how you know I'm drunk.
And but Jackie took it 100%. Like, what does it mean though? I was
Yeah,
just
I'm like, I'm confused.
fucked up.
What?
It was just like, but Jackie didn't. I didn't say they were drunk. I'm like, yeah, they know. No, it was like, what does that mean? No, you're drunk. It was like, I think it was in all caps.
It was.
Yeah, it was.
And that was like,
what?
it was a troubling time. It was like 5 o'clock or something.
Yeah. No, I think it was earlier than that.
It could have been. I don't know.
Pull it
Yeah,
out.
let me pull it up right now on my phone. Wait.
early.
I don't know, but it was
We
wild.
were
But it's like a bunch of adults on vacation, like
Right.
just for like 2 days.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
I love grandma going, how are your kids?
Hell
I'm like,
yeah. It
great.
was-
I'm gonna hang on.
Oh, actually, no. Oh,
No,
I don't
you're
know.
drunk. It's true. And you
Jackie.
sent me the GIF. Yeah. Jackie's
time
just
is
going, I'm scared.
Wait,
time
this might
is
be
it?
wrong.
Why was it wrong? What's up?
No, I think this is wrong.
I gotta read
It was
the whole
actually
thing.
at 9:47.
Impossible.
No,
Like
I think
in-
this is
in
wrong. Maybe
night?
I'm looking at the wrong thing then. You know how it says like right above?
We can.
Honestly,
we'll never
it might
know.
have
We'll
been.
never know.
We'll never know.
Like this could have been at the gathering that Jackie was at, and I'm literally across the room going, "No, you're drunk." It's like,
Yeah.
where are
It
you?
was though.
No, I think
feel
this
like
is the afternoon.
That's the
Maybe I'm
picture.
thinking
That's
of
the
the
good
thing before.
picture. That's my favorite place, Ramen Dojo. My
love
favorite
that place.
place.
Yeah.
It's got Japanese spicy.
We're cuties.
take that.
This is the next day when we
Japanese
were
spicy.
waking up trying to eat our first meal after.
Jackie's
Yeah,
always just styling
so the
too.
next day was
I look
very
like a
much
hobo.
like
What are you talking about?
we planned it out to be like, hey, we're all gonna hang out.
That
you
could be
know,
the thumbnail.
We're gonna go around San Francisco, and so I'm looking at places that we can go eat. A lot of them is like, oh, it's pretty far. Obviously, we got an Uber, and so I was like, oh. I was looking at my list of places, and I was like, "Oh, Ramen Dojo." And then I was like, "Let me just click on you, just so I can remember you." And I clicked on it, and I was like, "Oh, that's close.
Yeah.
It's mad close."
Yeah, really close.
Remember it that well, apparently.
And I was like, "Holy hell!" And I was like, "Yo, garlic pork flavored broth."
Yeah, he was
So we went.
big on that.
It was awesome because
so
it was
good.
like not packed during the time that we went, and you know we've been there. We got to get there like half an hour ahead of time just to avoid sitting for an hour outside.
Normally
Well,
there's
you-
no wait. There was no wait.
Well, there was no wait anyway. But
is
you
nice.
Yeah.
you also pointed out the thing at this place, but which is most places, but especially small ramen shops, right? Or any
It's
sort
Yeah,
of.
they're
very
normally
tiny.
tiny. It is
It's
super
like
tiny.
once you go more than 4 people.
Good
it
luck.
Fucking, you're waiting. They got to rearrange the place.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like
Yeah.
literally, the whole place is nothing but the same size square tables, and they got to put tables together.
Mm-hmm.
And so you come in with 8 people, and you're like, okay, well, the restaurant sits 20.
Right.
So.
It was very tiny. We all.
But yeah, it was real spacious when we went in.
Very opposite of the place we met
Good
Tim
stuff.
at. I'll say that, like to
The
me.
wharf.
Yes, the wharf was awesome, and upon like entering the
We were in a
restaurant,
different area, not the wharf.
it wasn't okay. Sorry, I thought we were at the wharf
No,
itself.
no. Lindsay's saying the place where we met Tim at, and I'm calling it the wharf.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
okay,
yeah, yeah.
sorry. That's what I
Call
was-
it no, yeah.
That's what I was very confused.
Lindsay's saying it.
Sorry.
The ramen place was different than the place we met Tim at, and I'm
yeah.
calling the place we met
The
Tim
wharf.
at the
'cause it was
wharf.
quite different.
Yeah.
Blew me away, but as you've said, we will get to that. But what was different about it?
The thing that spoke to me most upon entering the building is I like to dress alt a lot. Like today is very mom casual, so hey, wear my rainbow shoes.
You
but, like,
casually took my sweatshirt.
I did.
Yeah.
It's wonderful.
Oh, it's really
You're not a
cute.
champion.
Oh, I just noticed that.
Dude, Jackie probably
wow.
told me earlier.
I didn't even see that. I thought it was
Stop
the
touching.
champion hoodie.
Yeah, dude. No, all Fall Guys. That's right.
I,
That's
you
right.
know, what, I
Super
should have went to
cute.
get mine.
Thanks, Kat.
Wow.
That's
Oh
my
my
double
god,
crown
is that
here.
a crown?
I love this. Yeah.
Say goodbye to yours.
Sent
Yeah.
directly to
Oh,
me.
now
Thank
mine.
You
you.
have one of those? It's
Not
mine
anymore.
now.
Mine has been tucked away in the
Match.
car
Whoa!
for
What?
3
Nice case.
Whoa!
Oh,
Wait a minute.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Hang on a minute. We case
Whoa.
cousins?
We got a side note. Hang on. We
Hell
gotta explain
yeah.
this. Hang on. This is important.
Look at this shit. Zoom
Wow.
in this.
How did you become case
Wow.
cousins, Michael?
Look, yours is
and
bigger.
Jackie?
Yeah.
Mine's smaller.
Right. That's
You're-
I think that why we have them.
The big
Yeah.
cousin.
I bought the wrong size. That's the story.
Yep. And then
And then I gave it to Alfredo, and then
I looked at it.
and
I was
then he
like, that's
lost
a
it.
Jackie color.
It is a very
It
Jackie.
all happened very fast. Where I gave it to Alfredo
You're
because he
more
had the
jewel
smaller
tone. Look
phone.
at you.
And he said, thanks. He had it one day, and he said, it doesn't look good. And the next day, he didn't have it in him. And that was many days ago.
I've been loving it.
Right. So
I get
just
so
like-
many compliments on this color.
Yes.
I like Jackie every time that she tells me about it, though. Like, but it's good. I'm like,
It's
I know, I
good.
bought 2 of them.
So here's the thing. Not only did I come back home going, look, Michael got me a case. He ordered one that was too small, so it's mine now. And Jackie's like, that's a Jackie color. Obviously, he came back going, Michael's not looking good. Next day, Jackie now has the case. For a week after Jackie getting the case, Jackie just keeps telling me, this case looks so good. It looks so good. This color is awesome. Have
you seen this thing?
I know. Yeah. When I briefly had it,
And I'm gonna
I
be
too felt
honest,
the coolness of the case.
I feel like you can't, and no
But
matter
moment.
what, you can't in a household have 2 of the same color cases.
No, that's
No.
crazy.
You'll never be able to.
No.
This is way. You already mix your phones up when they don't look alike.
You need to have like a
That's-
pattern
There's a will,
differentiation.
there's a way.
That's craziness.
But
I would never allow
for
it.
Jackie to continue to tell me how awesome the case was.
I keep admiring it.
I mean,
that she took from me.
Hey, it's a good.
Wait,
Jackie
you,
is a
you
soft
could have said
pastel
no.
blue.
You could have said
Look,
no.
I could have.
You could've
I mean,
said
you
no.
could have, but you couldn't have.
Right, exactly.
Right.
That's why I was in pause there.
You could have tried saying no.
Were there
You could have fought me over the case.
right? Could there have been repercussions
Swear
for
up.
the no that was said in response?
Yeah, that whatever they were not worth it.
Okay.
And so he was caseless.
Exactly. That was caseless.
But to be fair, you weren't rocking. To be fair, he wasn't rocking a case for a long ass motherfucking time. And
What's
all of
a
a
case
sudden,
by
this
case
case
basis?
came out the wild, and he's like, maybe I'll put a case on.
It wasn't all of a sudden this man gave it to
It
me.
wasn't out the wild. It was from me.
Out of nowhere. It just
That's my
appeared.
favorite thing. That's my favorite thing. Like people use the phrase, but I've never met anyone that says it more about it's unnecessary to use, which is Jackie calling people random. Where like if you're telling a story about I'm out with all my friends and this and that, like it's like a closed party and a random guy shows up. That makes sense because it's like, how'd that random guy get there? It's a closed party. No
Who
one's
are
like,
you?
how'd he get in?
Yeah.
Jackie's like, I'm at Six Flags. Some random guy comes up to me. I'm like, well, of course it's some random guy. You don't know anyone.
Some random. motherfucker.
Everyone's random.
To be fair, though,
Almost every single person
right
like,
on the flip
planet.
side, though, was the nomenclature wrong?
But like,
Was it wrong?
but it's never like there should be random people. Or like Jackie's like playing online, some random scrubs just grabbing me.
Random motherfucker.
It's just like Fall Guys, like some randoms grabbing me.
Some
I'm like,
randoms are
Jackie,
grabbing
there's 60 people in this game, and there's 4 of us.
Semantically, she's correct.
56
but,
people are randoms. Like some fucking random guy.
Randos are grabbing me.
Like it's too vague.
I love it. It's very Jamae of you. So random. Very random.
So we had ramen. It was delicious. Also, Jackie going into that going, I'm just gonna split. I'll split with you.
Well, that was the other thing too. So we had because we had.
What's a different night?
That was a completely different night. But it's a good picture by me.
Good one.
It's a good picture by Michael. Michael and I went in.
We were supposed to get tacos.
Boys' night out.
Right.
Yeah.
And we just missed it. They were closing.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway.
This is coming off of playing Fall Guys with Jackie.
Yes.
Okay.
Shut out.
But yeah. So going into it, Jackie was like, because we ate earlier. There was a little mishap. You woke up super early. You're like,
I woke up, I'm like,
breakfast.
when are we eating? And nothing. And Lindsay's
we were
like, what
asleep.
are we doing? And I went, it's fine, we're in no rush, let him sleep. We'll
I
do
went,
Right.
oh, good
Yeah.
night.
whatever. We're like, cool. Then we fell back to sleep.
Yep.
Then you
As we
got
do.
up.
And then I got up and I was like, yo, just got up. What are we eating?
We're asleep.
So then obviously we ordered something, we ate something, and then you guys woke up. I got a text, yo, it's time. And I went, we just ate.
I was just like, just got up again. We doing brunch? And that was just because, like I said, breakfast, and then
Right.
we blew it. So I said brunch, and then you were like, oh, we'll hang out though. We'll like get coffee or whatever,
Yeah.
because again, we'll meet up. We plan on
Dessert
hanging out.
wherever
Yeah.
we go.
And so we ended up going to the ramen place, and dude, it was hours later, or at least it was afterwards. I had completely forgotten that you weren't supposed to eat.
Oh yeah.
You sucked it down.
I ate less on that meal. I left out the bread entirely. I was like, I'm not
Left
gonna
out
eat the
bread,
bread.
that's true.
Yeah.
On our brunch.
Like on toast, yeah.
Yeah,
So I
yeah,
ate
yeah.
less. I knew we were gonna go with you guys to
That's
go
smart.
snack.
You should.
But Jackie
Yeah.
going into it, going, I'm gonna split food with you. Cut to Jackie
I have my own
own
bowl.
bowl, going, this is not enough garlic broth.
Oh, I keep making a mistake. I keep making a mistake. I need to get more broth than like noodle and meat. I need the broth.
Well, you had extra
I mean,
meat.
you could always
More
get
broth.
broth. The broth is free.
That's why
you
I
don't
was
even have
happy
to
I
pay
was
for the
there.
broth. The broth you
I
get
know, I need
on
more
demand.
broth.
It's just like a drink. You just like, can I get more broth? And they pour it in.
But then I can't vulture off of Jackie's eggs that she doesn't want.
Well, here's
Yeah,
the other fucking
He's like,
thing.
I got scammed into more
Dude,
noodles and protein.
Here's the other fucking thing. I'm sitting there, and it's true to her word. She's sucking down the broth because I can see now all the food rising that she didn't eat.
Oh yeah.
But
See, there's a
but
lot.
what
It's a
I
buddy.
noticed there's places call it like different things, but it's the flavored egg or the ajitama egg or
Yeah.
however it's pronounced. That's like the signature egg in ramen. You know when you see it, and some places you get one, some places you don't, but you can always just add extras.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Jackie's killing her broth, and I'm looking, and there's 2 eggs, like at least 2 full eggs, and I was just like, I was like, oh, you didn't want your eggs or something wrong with your eggs or whatever, and she's like, I'm not hungry, and I'm like, but you must have ordered an extra one.
I asked him.
I was like, it only comes with one.
I ordered exactly
Like,
what he
not
got.
hungry.
I was like, I'll take what he's having.
That's-
And then I was like, oh, fuck, that's a lot of food.
I think that's
too.
exactly what you were like. She ordered what I got. I went,
Well, Michael knows
She's going-
I love the eggs. Like anytime I get
They're
ramen,
great.
that's the first thing I get. I'm
love
like,
it.
give me those
Especially
eggs.
putting quail eggs, because
Yeah.
then you get it with like certain.
Let me tell you.
And to be
Right
fair,
size, yeah,
Lindsay ate up my eggs.
I did.
I know. I'm just saying. You sat down. You're like, period. And you're like, who ordered all this?
Okay, so
The,
this is me as a person.
quail eggs
too.
were a little weird for me.
No, they were
Wait,
delicious.
why?
Oh my god, what are you talking about?
First of all, I didn't say they weren't good. Like
I'm
the
sorry,
two of you are quails.
It's
You know what I mean?
why.
I'm just like, oh my god, no, what? No! No!
I just need to know
Two of
why.
them's going, what the fuck?
I
Why?
didn't even say that. I specifically was like, it's a little weird to me. Fuck you!
Ruffling my quail feathers.
It was
On
a,
behalf of the quails, Jackie and Lindsay.
it was such an odd, unexpected.
ambassador.
It was such an unexpected consistency. So like, I don't know.
It has a little pop to it.
Like the middle, like the filling was.
Did it explode
was
in your
odd.
mouth?
No, I don't think I got an
Not in your
explosion.
hands.
Okay, never mind.
I don't think I got an explosion.
No, I mean like I liked it because again, I felt like it was like popcorn shrimp.
It was like, to
Yeah.
me, it was like starchy, which I was like, oh, like just the consistency
Don't
of the
squeeze me,
middle.
I'll
It felt
follow.
like I was eating a potato, which I thought was weird.
interesting.
Whereas like all the other ones, they're smooth,
Yeah.
you know, and they're yolky,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and they're wet, and it was
Sure.
like the opposite of that.
What kind of eggs can you get in ramen? Like normally it's the chicken egg is the big one. I've seen quail egg. Can you get like other variants? I guess like I've seen.
Ostrich egg?
Yeah, I'm like ostrich egg. I've had
Drop
goose egg
it in.
before. Yeah, like I don't know.
Flintstones
Yeah.
ramen.
I mean, like culturally, I don't know what is acceptable for like ramen preparation. Like I would think that maybe there's an argument for like this is not ramen
Probably
if it's not
just-
prepared.
There's
this way.
someone screaming, you've
Egg.
gone too far.
Yeah, stop.
Pretty sure it's whatever fits.
Fair enough. That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, so we had ramen, which is awesome because I've been talking about that place for years. Never thought we'd be taking you guys there.
Yeah, it was really cool.
Thanks.
And then I was like, man, I wonder if my favorite coffee place, Phil's Coffee, is close by. It was 5 minutes away.
Yeah.
And so
Yeah.
we went down there,
We went to Phil's.
got my iced mint mojito. It's very smooth, not like big on the mint taste.
Very set up.
And so, very set up. That's Jackie's favorite Tagalog word, Filipino word.
Was that wait? Hang on.
Delicious.
Pause. What does that mean? I would like to learn.
Delicious. Yeah.
Oh,
Say
nice.
it. Say it slow.
Oh.
Set up.
Set up. Oh,
Yep, there you go.
gotcha.
Nailed
Set
it.
up. Nice.
Jackie said syrup the first couple times.
No, I didn't. That's a lie.
And
I have an anecdote.
Yeah.
I'll like that later, please.
we had our fills, and we just sat there, just like sipping on it.
was
Also, it
nice.
was cool because like
Yeah.
they bring out the cups, your drink without the lid. It's lidless.
Right.
And then I got up and I looked back. I was like, oh yeah, I gotta tell you guys. I was like, anyways, the way Phil's does it, you get up, you take a sip. If you want anything changed, they'll change it for you. Let them know right then and there. If not, go ahead, put the lid on. You're good.
It sounds like such a line of bullshit that you would tell someone, like, oh, yo, at this place, you gotta turn around twice before you take a drink. Like that's
Yeah.
like what he's saying sounds so fucking made
Yeah.
up. Like I've never been to a coffee place where like,
Right.
here's a routine at Phil's. Walk up to the counter, tap twice, pick up your cup, You got enough? That's the Phil way. Anyway, but I can see it behind him. I'm like,
true.
I was just like,
None of us have
true.
guts.
none
No,
of
it's true.
everything he's saying just sounds like bullshit. But it was true. I'm
It
like, what?
sounds
I'm
like it.
it's fine.
San
Like,
Fran's
okay.
like Austin, where it's like this magical place where like you can kind of get away with like rules that don't exist in like the normal world or the rest of the world, where it's like, oh, this is how it works in San Fran. Cool,
Yeah.
interesting. Like I like
Well,
it.
it's also the man is a fucking lying psychopath.
Whoa, hang on.
Phil? Yeah.
Cult leader?
Yeah,
Yeah.
big time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big time. Phil,
But I'm
big
just like,
time
I
liar.
I see 4 coffees, I ain't got no lids on
They
them.
don't got no lid.
I do
What
like
he's
our
saying,
photo we took
tracks.
of the cheers. I got a ginger snap
Oh,
coffee.
yeah,
It was so good.
Oh yeah, we're all just
Yeah,
cheering our
cheers.
Phil's
Oh,
coffee.
yeah.
I tweeted that bad boy. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was funny, like, because Jackie already had been to Phil's. Was like, all right, I'm gonna go
Yeah.
get my drink, just to see you guys reluctantly go up and go, take a sip and go, it's good, and then put the cap on.
Yep.
I was like, that's how
Thank
it
you.
done. Yeah, thank you.
Test.
Okay. And the
Thank
rest
you.
are just there
Bye.
putting together drinks and just like waiting to see if anything needs to be changed or added.
Funny story about that too. So I have been there twice now with you. Thank you. I was telling Michael in the airport on our way back home about how excited I was to revisit Phil's Coffee. And we passed a place that I thought was Phil's Coffee in the airport, and it was
Phillips coffee.
Philip.
it was called
Philippe.
it was called Pete's Coffee.
Oh,
and
Pete's
unfortunately,
Coffee.
Lindsay in the moment went, no, it's the same thing. And so Michael and I had this great exchange where he's like, oh yeah, tell me more about Pete's Coffee. I'm like, it's where Freda took us. And the whole ginger snap, like what we talk
just
about.
kept going,
Like,
wow,
yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
it's Pete's Coffee.
Oh my
Wait,
God,
you were
like,
there.
Pete's?
It was so annoying.
Yeah, pizza. I was like, was it good? Was pizza
I
good?
was like, it was great.
And Lindsay was talking, and
I
I'm looking it
loved
up,
it.
and then I went and I showed Lindsay that picture you're talking about.
So
You
mad.
tweeted, we were all holding the cups that say Phil's on
I
it.
just like
Oh my
walked
God.
away. I just
Because it was the conversation wasn't even.
Yeah.
Like Lindsay said something, and Lindsay was like that. Like we were there earlier. I was like, what are you talking about? Like Pete's. That was a coffee place. I was like, Pete's. It was not called Pete's. And I couldn't even remember what it was called, but I knew it wasn't Pete's. And it looked completely different, like the fucking logo and the font and everything. I'm like, what the hell are you talking
There's a
about?
P in the name.
Yeah, and so then I was just like, so it was good? Pete's was good? It was like, yeah, it was good. It was good. I'm like, wow, okay, hang on. I'm like, one of those. It's one of those like I'm 95% sure, but you go right. You go 100%. I was like, I have a picture of it.
Damn it.
And then I went, wow, that one?
You really believe
You just show. You go,
Yeah, hardcore,
okay.
hardcore,
Let me
hardcore.
explain how this isn't as bad as it looks.
Like, hold on.
Somehow I'm not that wrong.
I think literally I just walked away in the moment. I was like, I'm out.
Must be a sister chain.
They're brothers. Pete and Phil, they love each other.
Yeah, then after
Competing,
Phil's,
though.
we all went back to our hotels and we were just
Fucking,
like,
we took naps.
Yeah.
Oh.
Mega
yeah, we
naps.
are. We're like, we gotta take a nap. We
my
gotta prepare
bones.
for dinner tonight.
Dude, that's like
I did
hanging out
not
with BK
sleep.
and Kai
I
especially.
worked on
They're like, let's
homework.
party. I'm like, dude,
Sucks.
nap time.
That's awesome, dude. Homework's cool.
Homework's
Homework's like a
fun.
nap.
Yeah, Jackie
Yeah,
on
I
top
went
of
back and
all of
worked on
that.
homework.
Yeah, you had a lot
didn't
of
nap.
homework, huh?
Yeah, but I finished it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
I went back and I did homework a little
Work
bit.
hard,
I
play
played-
hard,
played Steam
baby.
Deck. I played Steam Deck.
Oh, that's a lot of. That's good homework.
That's like homework.
Working from home
It's a
is
fun
not
homework.
homework.
Fredo, I played Steam Deck.
What'd you play?
Sorry.
Do you make those noises when you play too?
Absolutely.
Yeah, it does.
Playing Hollow Knight right now. Never played it. It's very fun. If you're into Metroidvania games.
Oh, okay.
Probably gonna do Hades soon. Which I watched you play.
It's so good.
I know you're
very
like
good.
doing it right now or just finished it.
Yeah, it was fucking amazing.
This
Did you
guy
still play
was
through?
like, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, I beat it. I beat the
Played
shit
through.
out of
It's
it many
a game you play like a billion
times.
is all I know.
Yeah, it was cool because Jackie
Sick.
was experiencing it for the first time just recently, and I was like, oh yeah, you got to. All right, you got.
I was like, I just beat this guy, and then I saw that. Like, I
Oh
was
my
so
god,
cool.
I saw this
So cool.
like variant, and I was like, yeah. It's
I'm
pretty
getting
sick.
love
getting that with Hollow Knight a lot of people who are watching.
Oh, yeah,
right,
yeah.
Me playing
Yeah,
it of
a lot of
like
people
he's
like
that this guy. Here's the thing though, right? You've seen my transformation in Dark Souls, which isn't
Yeah.
it's good for me for a normal person, right? I'd always like to put that asterisk because people go, well, this guy's good at Dark Souls. It's like that guy beat the game with his eyes closed, literally.
Yeah. Not the,
I'll never be that guy.
right.
That guy, we're not the same species. But for me, I can beat the game. It's got a bunch of elements to it, like Dark Souls-esque. But it's a Metroidvania, and so it's like a platformer, and I'm just like I'm not particularly good at 3D games like Dark Souls, like whatever. I'm good at platformers, so I'm
Yeah.
like better at this probably than Dark Souls. So it's been
Were you beating
it's been,
the shit out
it's
of the
been
game?
enjoyable. I don't think it's that hard to begin. Honestly, like I think the new Metroid might be harder.
Can you min-max in?
Like-
I'm only asking because
No,
ladies
you
discussion.
can max.
Okay.
Oh, man.
My favorite. I don't want to min max. I'm
Okay.
a
Right. I just want to keep
yeah.
dumping points into attributes and not have to
Right.
worry about
By all
balancing
means, I'm not
out.
a
Here's the
min-max,
thing.
but
Here's the
I'm just
thing. You're
curious.
talking about like a soft cap at 40 and a hard cap at 60. I'm
Yeah.
going to 99.
Michael, no.
And look, that's
Max.
that's no bullshit. I've seen this man
Give it the nod.
push multiple Dark Souls characters to beyond their
brink.
limits.
Well, I appreciated. We played Hades in Achievement Hunter, and
Yeah.
I got to play with Alfredo and Matt, and it was cool because we all did
Yeah.
our own different playthroughs.
That
And
was my
like,
first experience.
obviously, y'all have gotten further into the game, even though that was your
Oh, I just
first
kept playing it
experience.
and
right.
playing it.
Alfredo became addicted. Matt clearly has beaten the game multiple times. So I don't, and I feel like I can't min-max properly, or maybe I just don't have the amount of effort. So I like to do what I call Lin-laxing, which is Lindsay's here. I'm gonna play it my way. I'm gonna relax. So Fredo got to enjoy that.
What the fuck,
It's true.
Linlex?
It's true.
If you
There was-
min-max,
there
I
was
Lin-lax.
Lin-laxing.
Linlex.
What's up?
There was
Oh
a
my
lot
God.
of like, yeah, I'm kind of feeling this ability.
like
Sure,
this.
why not?
It's good. It's good in a slow-paced game like
Yeah.
Hades to Lin-lax.
Yeah.
Right.
Very
Where
slow.
your entire run is
He's gonna think about your attack.
depends
before
on
you
your build, right? And Lindsay's like, maybe I don't want this.
They're
It's like
cute.
XCOM,
Yeah.
basically.
This looks fun. I like this.
So yeah, Jackie just experienced that.
Yeah.
I just keep hearing Jackie in the house while she's streaming, just talking about how hot everyone is.
Yeah, I was gonna say, who have you romanced?
Everyone's so fucking
Yeah, it's
hot.
true. It's true. It's like
everyone's pretty
Castlevania.
hot
Everyone's
in that game.
attractive. It's true.
But-
Everyone's like, whew.
Yeah.
And I knew it. I knew when Jackie's like, I'm starting Hades. I'm like,
Who have you romanced? Have you
because
romanced
Jackie's
anyone?
No, I don't.
Jackie's a
In my
part.
heart, I have.
Jackie's part of that Dead by Daylight community, and they're
Big time
all big
feel
time,
you.
like horny horror people.
Yeah, like step on me, kill
It's
me.
hot.
You can
Yeah.
call us
It's
monster
really
fuckers.
hot.
It's
Yeah.
fine.
Cut out my
It's okay.
heart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Eat it.
Push
Yeah.
me up against the wall.
Yeah, that kind of stuff. Oh, that Wesker with tentacles. Oh,
Right.
that's
If the
big
Cenobites
daddy.
aren't an
Big
analogy for BDSM, I don't know what is. But that's
It's a very horny community.
yeah.
It
Big
is. The devs, everyone knows it. The community knows it. The
true.
devs
Well,
know
they-
it. They're
They
monopolizing.
made
on it.
a
pyramid
Yeah,
ass.
they
Yeah,
monopolized
yeah,
on
pyramid
it.
ass,
Got it
yeah.
this
by
way. Hooked on you.
Hooked on you. Yeah.
Yes.
Yep,
The
yep.
And
Dead
did
by
I
Daylight
buy it?
dating sim.
Yes. Did I thoroughly enjoy it? Yes.
Did you romance anyone?
Yeah, I fucking did.
Who's your
Huntress
choice?
is
Yeah.
my wife.
Oh,
Yeah.
Hunter,
We,
good choice.
we
kept
left into
telling
the
me.
sunset.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was like,
Ran off
Huntress
together.
mommy, we're gonna get
Her
married.
muscles?
Damn, she
Yeah.
didn't wait
She had
around.
a great
huh?
voice. Yes.
Yeah.
She
Yeah.
knew how
I-
to seal the deal.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
nice. It was a good
But
time.
now you're doing what game for the first time?
Oh my God, The Last of Us. Can I tell you something?
No.
I'm on The Last of Us.
Podcast over. Roll credit. Oh no,
End it right
Jackie,
there.
please, you have the floor.
I'm playing the second game now. So I did the first one, then I did the DLC, and then I went direct into the second one. So I'm playing it back to back, and it's really cool. A lot of people are coming in and they're like, this is my favorite game. It's so cool seeing someone enjoy it for the very first time. There is a part that's like a really big part of the second game. I won't say which part it is, but I was like, damn, if this person lunged towards me like that, I'd blow his dick off. And then it was a cutscene. Something really important happened, and I was like talking about blowing his dick off with my shotgun. And then people were like, you missed it. You missed it. I'm like, missed what? And I had to restart the cinematic, and then it was like like a really traumatizing, traumatic moment. I was like, oh my God, I was talking about blowing this dude's dick off.
But
with
did
a
his dick get blown
shotgun.
off in the moment or no?
What?
was
I
different
don't want to
from-
give spoilers.
I can see Jackie.
Did his dick get blown off or not?
I can see. I can see the game right here. Jackie just going, I'm gonna blow this guy's dick out.
If he comes towards me again, I swear to God.
The guy's already dead.
And then Jackie goes over the chat, man, I'm gonna blow this guy's dick off. And the dude's getting fucked up or some random shit. And he's like, fuck this guy. Anyway,
Yes.
wait, what happened?
They're like, you missed it. And then I reloaded cinematic. I was like, oh my God.
Yeah, it's a fun game.
No,
So
it's
what I-
really good.
what
It's really fun and
really good.
lighthearted.
I
Yeah, very, very
good
light.
times all around,
Very
yeah.
airy, light and airy.
Jackie was a little bit into the game, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna stream. I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna stream. And I was like, I know. I'm gonna stream Jackie playing the game.
Always good.
Yeah.
Always a good.
God.
So I just jumped
Always
on,
a
everyone
good
jumped on, they saw me, and I, had my camera under Jackie's camera. I was like, what's up, guys? Today I'm gonna be reacting to this streamer's first playthrough and The Last of Us.
Jackie and Butler.
Yep, Jackie and Butler, or known by their community, the cuties and the BBs, as Jackie Butler.
Stop saying
We're gonna go into it.
Like, get some help.
And so
I love that phrase.
I was,
So
I was reacting off of Jackie playing the game.
Yes.
And then like after like 10 minutes or so, I was like, hold on, just gonna go ahead and change something real quick. I unlocked my camera and I just slowly scooted it right above where covering Jackie's face. And then I just went, all right guys, I'm playing The Last of Us. I've played this game before. And then I just held up my hands. And I was like, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and mosey on through here.
awesome.
And then Jackie had a point where she was like chat was essentially like, if you go this way, it's the story. If you go this way, you get to continue exploring. And I just kept going, I just don't know what I want to do. I'm going this way. And then like a couple minutes later, Jackie's chat, luckily like our community is awesome. So our community was like, do we tell her? I'm like, oh, you could tell her. And then Jackie was like,
Someone came in hot.
Yeah, someone came in hot like, Jackie!
I just got here.
I just got here. Oh my God. You have no idea what's been happening to me this whole time. Our fan has been streaming you streaming. And then, so Jackie obviously was like, oh, okay, fine. And Jackie was like, okay, fine, deal with this. So she takes her horse and
running into a wall.
And starts running into the wall.
Yes.
I'm controlling it there and I'm like, as it happens, I go, oh, hold on, guys, battery died. Let me go ahead and plug this bad boy in. Hold on.
Genius.
And then on my stream, I was holding my hand up and I was like, I'm a Fredo. I suck at video games.
That sounds just like him.
Yeah.
See, I would have loved if you had streamed his stream and then just
Oh,
meta
God,
stream.
no.
Right, then no one's playing anything.
That's incredible.
It's an experiment.
That's when Michael pops on. Hey, what's up, guys? I'm streaming the stream.
Your champion's been summoned by both of you.
I love that. That's awesome. Oh my goodness.
But that's been fun. So you did The Last of Us.
Yeah, I'm not done the second one though.
Not done the
Still
second one.
working.
And what's next on your docket?
Oh my God, so I've never played the new God of War, and the new God of War Ragnarok is coming out, and I'm gonna do it back to back. So everyone's gonna experience the first time playthrough of God of War and then into Ragnarok.
So you're gonna experience the first time playthrough because everyone else already
Yeah,
has.
and it's gonna be great.
And then Ragnarok.
Yeah.
He's like, everyone's gonna experience the first time playthrough. It's like
Everyone out there who missed it, your chance is finally here. Jackie's gonna play the game.
Have you played
Dry
any
your
God of War?
tears.
It's your first time in the God of War franchise? Like,
No,
at
I
all?
played all of the earlier ones, but
Oh.
not this for some reason.
Yeah.
There's too many games now. You can't play
there's too many
everything.
games.
I have never
Literally,
played
there's not
any
enough
God
time
of
for
War.
everything.
Yeah.
Michael
There's
argues,
not.
and I agree that I should not revisit the original series because, like, whatever, fuck it. Just,
There's
like,
no point. If you just want to get into the new
Dated.
one, just start at the new one. It's
Yeah.
absolutely not worth
Yeah.
it to go
I mean,
back.
I'm a
If you
mythology
play
nerd,
the
so
new
yeah.
one, yeah, but if you play the new one and love it, then go back. Don't.
Right.
That's a classic mistake too of like video games and I guess like books and shit. You kind of more have to like because video games, it's like oh you'll miss the story. It's like some games. It's mostly just story. It's amazing story. Some games, it's a mix of story and gameplay, and some it's just gameplay. Some games, I don't give a fuck about the story. Like Dark Souls, to be honest, which is renowned for people who care as
About
like
story.
amazing story
Yeah.
and lore and all that.
And the
like,
bosses
really
look
have to
so
go
sick.
digging
like the
for
thing
it,
is, I
too.
like the elements, and I'm not
visuals.
going digging for it, right? That's
Right.
fine. They
Yep.
like it, but I don't need to give a crap about it. And I love that game just the same. Now I'm sure other people would fucking like be pissed if they took
Yeah.
a lot of that shit out. But at the end of the day, just give me it. I just want to smash shit.
Right.
Me want kill, chop.
Jackie's,
The bosses look
I would
amazing.
say the complete opposite
With what?
with like lore and
I
story.
fucking love lore.
I'm with
Yeah.
I love it. I eat it up.
Is that what you enjoyed
I've seen-
Hades too?
What?
It's what attracted you to Hades, like the mythology aspect.
Oh,
I was
yeah.
like,
Oh,
I
the
can't
story
play
was
this
amazing.
game. Yeah,
The
but I
story was
know
amazing.
the
The thing, like
characters.
to me,
I liked it a lot.
there's I don't know where the line is, at least in video games, where the
Right.
line is between like information or audio packets or whatever and lore. Lore to me, like I don't count the game as just lore. Like I guess technically you'd be, oh, that's the lore.
You're
of the
talking about
game.
everything interconnected.
It's
to,
just it's like the shit that's really got to be put together
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
like figured out or is external, right? Like well in the novel, and
Yeah.
then that's like the lore. That shit is just like it's too much. It's too much.
Yeah.
Give me what's in the game, and even then, Dark Souls is like cleverly done, and I'm going, what's he talking about? That doesn't. What?
Yes.
Where's the door? It's like the darkest moon must turn so the hallowed spirit. Where's the door?
Oh my God.
Awesome.
What?
Do you have a favorite
Someone
like?
else is like tear rolling.
Do you
down
have a
their
favorite video game lore? I guess if I can ask. Like,
Fucking
is there?
Dead Space. What
Okay,
the
that's
fuck?
Yeah.
that's
How did you not know that?
Well, see the thing, like I love Dead Space. I love I will say.
What the fuck?
I will say in Dead Space, I'll listen to all audio stuff. I read most of the read stuff. Some stuff you pick up and it's like, transcript, and I just go, no.
I like it.
No,
Have
I
you
mean
read
I
the
like it
books?
too, but
Have
it's
you
just
have you read the
it's
books?
so
But that's
okay. Here's the thing. One, it's so long. I'll read it once. If I'm replaying, I
Speed
won't do it
read.
again. Have I read the book? No. Have I touched the book? Yes. I have the
Smelled
book.
it
Do you want
once.
to touch
At
the books?
home.
I have them all.
Oh, I have them
You
at
touch
home.
them.
We have them too. I just said that.
All of them?
How many are there?
Most of them,
Few.
I think. I have like 3.
Oh my god.
But I touched the shit out of them with my finger.
How many
Googled
books
it.
have you
He
touched?
Googled the book.
How many books have you touched in
let
your
me-
lifetime?
Oogly.
A lot, dude.
Not enough.
Probably dozens.
More.
Hey,
Are you okay?
that's why you're over there. So I knew I'd have to do some early separation. Hey, like, compose yourself. Go to a commercial.
That's what you
Go
get
to a
for.
commercial.
Look, they got it on camera this time.
Go to a commercial. Go to a commercial.
What are you having as broadcast?
Go to a commercial! This episode of Off Topic is sponsored by ExpressVPN. Look, when you go online without a VPN, you might as well take a call on a train or a bus and just put all your business on speakerphone. Yes, that's right. Without ExpressVPN, you don't know who has access to your most private, sensitive information. No one wants to be that person. I don't want to be that person. That's why I use ExpressVPN, so my internet service providers don't know every single website that I visit. That's not for you to know, okay? Did you know that in the US, they can legally sell this info to ad companies? Aghast! ExpressVPN protects you from all that. It creates a secure encrypted tunnel between your devices and the internet so other people can't see your internet activity because it's your activity, not theirs. It's super easy to use. Just open the app and click a button. Plus, it works on multiple devices, even routers with VPN protection. This is unbelievable. I've been using ExpressVPN for over 2 years. It's honestly the easiest VPN I've ever used. It works on all my devices. It's nice knowing my stuff is secure. It doesn't slow down my internet. There's nothing not to like. So, secure your online activity today at expressvpn.com/offtopic and get an extra 3 months of ExpressVPN for free. That's expressvpn.com/offtopic, expressvpn.com/offtopic.
I just know that like I'll see Jackie playing.
It'll never happen again. Okay.
I'll see Jackie playing, and then like a page. She'll go to a book or a page in the game,
I'll rip through it.
and then I'll be like, page 1 out of 10, and then Jackie goes,
Okay, no.
okay, so here we go, and I just go, fuck no,
Yes.
never.
Wait, it's not normally like that long. And I read
a lot,
fast.
dude.
I read fucking
It's a
fast.
lot.
But have you
on stream.
turned down any of those pages?
Turn it down.
Those
If
prompts?
it's something I care about.
I'm with you.
If I actually, because then I'm
I
like,
get messy.
okay, hear me out though. It's
You're
like a movie.
out.
It's like a movie. Have you ever gone to the fucking movie theater and then you gotta piss like crazy? I'm one of those
Yes,
people
all
that
the
can't.
time.
I won't. I'll hold it forever because I don't want to even miss a few seconds because then I'll be like, what the fuck happened in those few seconds?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's wild.
I can't do it. I'll hold it the whole
That.
time.
You get sick doing that.
Kidney
No, but
stones,
seriously, I don't
Hey, you
wanna
ever
miss
go
any
to
part
a
of the
fucking
movie.
movie
and need to piss?
Yeah,
No,
just take a piss.
Don't.
Go piss, girl.
Seriously.
You hold it. You'll miss
Seriously, you'll
it.
miss
Hold it in.
super important and crucial to the
I've been
fucking
there.
story. And then you
Yes.
miss it, and it's like, I'm gonna wonder what that time
Meanwhile, cut to the movie. Despicable Me 2.
What happened? Like grew.
Because we
Yeah.
watch everything.
We do. We watch
a lot of
everything.
trash movies.
Yeah.
No shame.
I mean,
No
Despicable Me
shame.
2 is not a trash
shame.
movie.
No, it's not. But we just watch anything and everything.
Yeah,
I
but
feel
no,
you.
it's like I need to know. I can't not know.
Dude, with hyperfocus too, there's so many times where I'm like, I should pee. I haven't peed in like 8 hours. This is
And then Lindsay
That's that
says, "Oh
nursing
wait, I
life.
did pee."
that. Yeah,
Yeah.
well,
And you're just
there's that,
in
or
your
your
water
body
bottle?
goes, hey, you know how you forgot to go
Your
piss
catheter?
for the past, again, like 8 hours? No, you have to go now, right now.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh my God. I'm like sprinting to the
Yeah.
bathroom.
Yeah.
That's also another problem. You got to stop going to the bathroom like this.
I do,
sprinting
yeah.
To the bathroom.
Oh, you mean
Till you just-
T-pose bathroom.
Yeah, you
That's
could
my-
you could go like that.
Jostling
That's my
your
little-
bladder, making it
A little jostle a little bit, yeah.
making it tougher.
Dude, there's sometimes where like I know I have to use the restroom and I'm taking care of the kids. I'm like, I have to go potty, but like this is happening. There's a fiasco going on, and I bend down to get on their level, and I'm like, oh, that was a risk.
It was a risk.
That was a risk. Ooh.
That was a
We
huge
made
gamble.
it.
Dude, every step up the stairs is a risk.
It is, yeah. When the pelvic floor is gone, it's gone. Jackie knows.
Oh.
It's
Yeah, yeah.
I had Joe come over yesterday
Oh, you told
for
me
like
about that.
for like
Did you check out your
20 minutes.
sexy stream room?
Yeah, it was just through a series of events for videos and stuff. It was either hang around and doing nothing, waiting to film a video, because like it was scheduling. We had like an hour of downtime, and I'm just like, we could pop over there, and I wanted to go over there for some reason anyway. Over there being my house, and so anyway, I was just like, Joe, you can drive me. I kept saying, let me drive your car. He didn't let me drive his car. He kept going, why? And I went, because I think it'd be funny for me to drive your car. And someone says, why is he driving your car? And he goes, I don't know, he wanted to. That's it. See, you laughed. It's pretty funny. Imagine I pull up with Joe in his own car.
Right.
Immediate question, why are you driving? Why not? Odd answer. You know what I mean? It's a totally normal question that you expect a totally normal answer for. You know what I mean? Like, I just took medication, or I'm not feeling good, or my license, I took his car, but he's in it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
he watched me.
Did I stutter?
He watched me do it and continued to do it the entire trip.
Made him watch.
That's my favorite.
But we didn't do it. But I talked about it. But anyway, he came over. And, the kids were just getting home from school. And so we said hi to them. I'm like, okay, go play. And Iris ran off. And Luna was there and just kept talking to Joe. I'm like, okay. Luna, go play, whatever. And she was like, and I was like taking her out of the room. And she kept going, I need to. I was like, you don't need to. And she was like, I need to see Joe. I need to see him.
Your best friend.
She's like, I have to talk to Joe. I have to talk to him.
That's sweet.
I love
I was
it.
like, nah, you'll regret saying that. Everyone does.
Yeah.
Luna also.
You really
Joe's
don't.
just going, what do I do? If it touches me, will I get sick?
Will I set on fire?
Luna's so weird because she's.
Joe's just going, I just have cooties.
Luna's
What is
social, but
it?
she's not. So it's weird that like she connected to Joe and was like new friend, like best friend.
That's
I know
cute.
she's done that with Jackie a few times.
Well, she's been doing it too because she's.
Aunt Jackie.
I mean, she's at school now, so she's getting
true.
used to it.
Luna looks like me.
She does.
Luna, it's crazy.
We've
When I was
jokingly
younger,
said that.
I was like, holy shit.
We've jokingly said that, but it's true. I'm like,
What?
dude, if I told people that
I'm
was
serious.
Jackie's child, they believe it.
Yeah, we used
Like,
to talk
whatever.
about that
Yeah.
often.
Yeah, I was
What?
like,
I
yeah, dude.
Lindsay and I used to talk about that.
Was there the
What?
opposite sentiment a while ago?
seriously.
Yeah, hang on. hang on.
I
Wait,
believe you
Wait in, yeah.
that you're
Yeah,
serious. That's my reaction.
Hang on, I'm gonna get a beer. And it's a tell a message.
Hey, I can't wait
Yes.
to look at your baby
I just-
and tell you, hey, it looks like me. What a fucking crazy thing to say.
No, but Lindsay said it first.
That's just
Lindsay
crazy.
said it first.
What I say
It's
stands.
just
What I said
Lindsay said it
stands.
first.
so.
I don't care who said it
Dude,
first.
that's the best
What
part.
you
I'm like,
guys
you
are-
do
Both
look
of
like
you
my
were in
baby. Yeah.
cahoots.
What you guys are experiencing here is something that Michael and I
Woo.
go through in terms of the
You're
motions.
welcome.
When these two connect
You're
on the
welcome.
same
Yeah.
wavelength, our brains pop.
Here's the crazy part.
welcome.
Usually, it doesn't hit me like a truck like this because the fact that we used to talk about this all the time, is blowing me away.
We
'Cause
did.
I've never heard this.
We have said
The
it.
fact that I've never heard this, I believe it.
Yeah,
I
it's
just
true.
the
When
fact that I've
Luna was
never heard it is
younger.
blowing me
When
away
Luna
right
was like
now.
much younger.
Yeah.
I didn't notice.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't notice Jackie and Lindsay thinking our baby looks like Jackie was the thing
yeah.
that Jackie and Lindsay bonded over.
Yeah.
I missed that.
We joked about that so many
We
times. in
joked
front of y'all.
about it,
Absolutely.
yeah.
I'd be
I'm
like,
not
dude,
saying you didn't. I just never noticed. I guess.
that's amazing.
Like, hey, you know the old joke?
Yeah.
What?
Dude, so
That
many
looks
times.
like me.
It's true. Contextually, maybe a bit weird, but I love, like, again,
Both white.
a couple of roses in, I'm like, Jackie, that could be your baby.
both
Yeah.
Jackie's like, yeah, like, just like me. And I'm sitting there going, what the fuck is this conversation?
I am honestly, I am more than a little bit disappointed that we are not live today.
A little
See
bit,
the
a little
reaction
bit. That's-
right now
Oh,
Genius.
from chat.
to
Oh,
this
my goodness.
insane conversation. I'll have to wait.
Okay, so apparently, let's back it up though. Like, Luna just apparently wants to go with like everyone. So Jackie with Joe. What
do you mean go with?
That's what I'm
Talk
saying.
to
It seems
in her own
it seems
home?
like she wants to go with them.
She's trying to go with them. Well, I mean, in her own house,
she's
she's
not following
talking to
Daddy.
the person.
She's not asking
in her
where
house.
Daddy's
Well, yeah,
going.
Daddy's in the
Let's go
room
with
with Joe.
Joe's new daddy.
Look at who's following these people. Oh my God, where? Well, I mean, talk to them.
Oh my goodness.
What a weird way to say that.
I just liked, I don't know, with Joe specifically, it felt like he came into our house. Luna
It was immediately scared.
I love this. Group.
scared.
Immediately, Luna was DEIID and Joe was still an S. Immediately.
Yes, because that's
I
what
was
I
like,
was
can I
saying.
help you with something?
Yeah.
I don't think Joe's like not like a kid person. Like he could be cool around kids. I don't think he's like
No,
like
Joe, no,
like,
no.
I'm good with kids. Like,
That's your problem. Joe is a kid person. That's your
I
problem.
don't think Joe is like a kid person, but you're hovering around that
Like-
atmosphere.
Yeah.
Well, it's hard to be a kid person when you're still a kid.
Yeah.
You don't go to
Fair
a 10-year-old and
enough,
say,
you know.
"You a kid person?"
That's fair.
Yeah, that's true. That is fair. Valid.
Joe all the time jumps at the opportunity to be like, "They're like my siblings," and I'd be like, "Pump the brakes, Joe." You're my other family kid.
I loved it. I loved it.
You're my second family son.
It's-
Wild.
I guess
They don't. If you trust me, son. Okay. If I took you to that family, you wouldn't like it. You're not welcome there.
I guess I should say I can't see Joe rolling up and being like, "Let me teach you some life lessons, kids." Like, what's up?
No shit. Joe rolled up and was like, "I'll stand here until you need me."
Yep, pretty much. And Luna went, "Hi."
Yeah. Luna went hi, and he went, "Oh, I'm sorry.
Am I in your way?
Queen, short queen.
I apologize."
Tiny queen.
I texted Tyler, I slacked him about it, but you can pull up the photo too. So while this is happening, like Luna's hanging out with Joe, and then also like he's getting hit on all sides. Like Leon likes to be a very social cat, so he's always like in the mix.
Dude, his outfit's fucking sick.
Thanks,
Oh,
man.
yeah.
I
So
liked it.
cute.
Thanks, man.
Is he creep there?
Full control.
That's his
Dude.
area now.
Dude,
Yeah.
so this is crazy. So we've had the cats a
cute.
little over a year now, right? And so the setup we have in the office, I've been talking about a lot. It's brand new. Like we took a bedroom, an office we converted to a bedroom that's now back to an office, but we never really used it. So it's a completely new environment, like new desks and stuff like that. And I have a lot of stuff built to actual like desire instead of just building as I go, which is how it's. I mean, that's you built my first computer when there was nothing there. Every single thing I have has built from there.
Yeah.
So this is the first time in 5 years I took it all apart, moved it, and built it back up. So I got to like lose a lot of, shit that gets
Excess
tangled
shit,
up,
yeah.
cables and random stuff or things I don't use. But then I also bought some new stuff. Like I got a new desk. I ended up getting 2 new monitors. And so it's much more space, but I also take more space, but it's more comfortable. Like I've got 2 computers. I've discovered the love for computer trays on the wheels.
The fuck
You
is
just
it?
wheel it right out. Well, it's like a little skateboard for your computer. So it doesn't get as dirty because it's not on the carpet. And also if you need to pull it out, it just rolls.
Oh, you
As
don't have
long
it
as
on your
you're-
desk? Where is it hanging out?
No, it was underneath.
Oh.
But
okay,
now
okay.
my desk is so fucking wide, it's huge. I've never had this much leg room in my life to dangle my feet.
I feel you, though. That's
because it's so wide
Yeah.
underneath it.
Yeah.
But basically, at the end of the day, the desk it's called a U shape because I'm like indented in right. Like that's kind of the normal 30-inch depth. 30 inches is like a normal desk. It's got like the normal 30-inch depth, and then right in the very center, it shaves off like 2 or 3 inches and goes in, and so you lose some desk space. But then outside of like where you're sitting, it has 2 side parts basically come out. I don't know how long, like 45 inches.
Okay.
And so it's longer than, so you end up getting these 2 almost tables.
That's cool.
And I still have shit on the right one, but the left one is finally open. I finally have a spot.
What are you going to put on there?
Well,
Nothing.
Oh,
That's
okay.
the
That's
beauty
Leon.
of it. I
If you pull the
finally
photo
have a
back up
spot.
again, that's
I have a
Leon's
cup
spot.
holder, which is
Yeah,
great.
yeah.
And then I also have a spot, like I actually have a place to like eat and shit like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
You gotta have
And
that spot.
now that I have that spot, now that it has been clear, fucking cat sits there all the time.
That's his
cute.
spot now.
He loves it.
That's
like
cute.
like I made a joke about it. He did it once when I was streaming. I'm like, oh, I'll put a cat cam if you sit in the spot. And then the next day he came back in the exact same spot. Or like actually I was at my desk. That spot was there, but there was like 2 things. There's some shit there.
Yeah.
And he was like trying to sit somewhere else. And I'm like, you can't. You're not gonna. Do you want the? Hang on. And I picked the 2 things up, and he walked right over it and sat down.
Aw.
That's
And I was just like, so
Yeah.
he's on Lindsay's desk in that picture, but that's touching where that's his go-to.
area.
They
That's
fucking
awesome.
love that room now. They hung out in there before, both of them, but now because it's warm, it's got
yeah,
the like
computers.
It's got the computer warmth, but we keep our house cold, so it ends up being toasty, not hot. You know, it's like ultimate comfort for a
cozy,
cat.
yeah.
Right. It's cozy as fuck.
Yeah.
If Texas were ever actually cold, that room would be great. But yeah, now he just kind of sits there. But he also does just walk over everything. Now everything is
Which
like,
again,
His domain.
push,
with
push,
Joe coming
push,
into the
push,
office and
push,
like talking to Michael, it's like, hey, here's the office, we'll check it out. Leon was like, hop up. And he's like, pet me, love me. Like, I love you so much. He's really sweet. And like I've talked about it before, like obviously I'm biased for cats.
Yeah.
But he's a great example of like cats do care and are very sentimental and like
They do care?
They do, yeah. And you, of all people, can speak to it because that is your son and you call him as much all the time.
No.
He's a wonderful boy. I told Fredo, I went to a convention in Manchester, UK, earlier this year, and I called on the phone and I told Michael, I was like, this is really silly, but please like put me on speakerphone and I'll say hi. And I know Leon will hear me, and sure enough, I was like, hi, buddy. And he was like, meow, meow, and started like nudging the phone, like, where are you, bud?
Lindsay says a lot of crazy shit that either is exaggerated or just doesn't happen.
But
yeah, these cats don't make any noise at all. Like they're quiet as fuck. They make enough noise where you're not like, is there something wrong with them?
Yeah.
Where like they can't make noise. But like they just don't. They go if they want something, they go meow. But like
Got it,
that happens a couple times a day. Like
Yeah.
food. If they really want to go outside. Now if they're like in that room with the door shut, if they want to go in or out or whatever, they're like scratching the door.
scratch
Going, they don't say shit. So I was on the phone with Lindsay and I was standing there talking to Lindsay while the cat was there for minutes already. Not a noise. The second I put Lindsay on the speakerphone, he went into the phone.
That's awesome.
I was like, whoa! And then he didn't make a sound again the whole time.
that's scary.
So I mean, he was at least at the noise, if
Yeah.
not Lindsay.
Her
But I was
tone.
just like, whoa!
He's like, Mom, are you in the box?
Dude,
In the box.
dude, those cats were awesome. Those cats have been amazing since the second we got them, except for the week that they were like basically we were
Pre-fixed.
late on getting them fixed, and they like wanted to fuck, and I was like,
Like,
if this doesn't go away after they get fixed, I'm getting rid of these cats because
were they,
like
like
again,
screeching?
dude,
I don't want to
yes.
exaggerate, Jackie.
Dude, Leon would just scream like all
I'll
for
send a video.
hours.
It's
funny.
him
We had to
asking
like
for-
put him in the back
Yeah.
room of the house as far as we could because he would just go all.
Well, they both started
all
like call and
day.
responding, and him be like, "Yo, I want to fuck," and then Ada's like, "Oh, you want to fuck? I'm over here."
it's
Like,
like,
stop,
Yeah,
stop.
she didn't
Yeah,
really
stop.
non-stop though, but it was like a baby crying. I would just be telling Lindsay, I was like, oh my God, we're gonna get rid of these cats because it was like, oh, we have to get it fixed.
Right.
And the reason we ended up waiting is because we were gonna get them fixed like real early, but we had always planned on getting them chipped, and they were
Right.
like they couldn't. We were gonna do one. I don't remember if it was getting chipped or getting fixed. We were gonna do one, but they were like, we can do this one, but we can't do this other one yet. They're not old enough. And if you wait, we can do them both at the same time. It's
Yeah.
easier, like for recovery. It costs less. Blah blah blah. So we were like, okay, let's wait. Then we waited too long, and it was like, then it became like, we'll get to it. And then it was just like, oh shit,
It's too late.
his dick's coming out. His cat dick.
Oh my God.
And so it was like, quick, make an appointment.
yes,
And
yeah.
fucking, so Lindsay makes an appointment, dude. And it's Wednesday or Thursday. I don't remember exactly. But I know it's Wednesday or Thursday because Lindsay calls and is like, we have the appointment. It's like Friday at 10. And I remember saying like, oh, tomorrow? Or like, oh, in 2 days, whatever. And Lindsay's like, no, next Friday.
Yeah.
And I was
I
like,
can't.
no! It was like 9 days of that.
I had
And
to
then
separate them.
dude,
yeah.
the second they got fixed, it was like, back to normal.
That's wild.
Nothing. And not even like they didn't give a fuck. There's no like dry banging, nothing. Just they don't.
Yeah.
They either chill or they play at the same time. But those 9 days, man, it was like
Torture.
I was just like, dude, is this normal for people? Like I realize this is in heat, but
Yeah.
also just like
Do they just go,
yeah.
all right,
I mean, I've been over at people's houses.
this happens
I knew
a couple times a week. It just goes on.
I knew more people with dogs than cats, but just the same thing.
Right.
People where you'd go over and their dog would bark, like, okay, that's super normal. Dog barks when someone gets
Oh,
to the
did you
house.
take video?
I have
and
a
you
lot of
wait.
videos of the cats. Yeah. Oh yeah. I
And
did.
it's like 5 minutes later, and the dog's still barking, and you're like, "Is your dog broken?" Like, what the-" and they're like, he just does that. I can't fathom that, and there's cats like that too.
Just
Well, just like crazy cat shit. We're like, yeah, my cat fucks me up all the time. I love
Right.
it. I love it.
I love
There's
them.
like-
They're the
what?
best.
There's definitely the element of like, I just think you're a bad pet owner. There's a lot of like, my cat just sucks. It's like, you should try more.
The problem
But,
for
yes,
me,
like-
the problem I guess for me as a dog owner getting used to it is like, and I had big fucking dogs, right? So dogs play by using their mouth, right? They'll just like, especially big dogs, they'll just grab your arm.
Just lay 'em with
But
food.
like,
Yeah.
but like your dog, if it's trained, it doesn't bite you. It just grabs you,
Yeah.
right? But because it's a dog biting you, occasionally you'll still get like a cut or a scrape or an
yeah.
abrasion or whatever.
They get all hyped up too.
But it's a
Like,
fucking,
squid.
it's like a big old dinosaur tooth. So it's like abrasive. A cat's claw is just like,
dude,
Yeah,
it's
it's
like,
like,
Yeah, it's
like-
it's so like, and I'm not used to like the cat just walking on your lap, but like
Just when he
stretching his
pets,
claws.
yeah.
I'm like, because
Right. Yeah.
Lindsay's
That happened to
Lindsay's
me, like,
immune to it
yeah.
because Lindsay grew
Yeah.
up with it.
No,
I have
I didn't
wear
feelings
this.
in my skin,
I
and so I'm like,
remember, one of the many times we were at your place,
Yeah.
but one of the times,
Yeah, they were kneading on my lap. They were cute. They wanted pets, but they were kneading while they were sitting. I was like, ow.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's just
Jackie
like, it's
was
just like
like-
tiny little
Yeah.
pokes, just like constant
Right.
pokes.
Yeah.
Jackie was like playing with them. She's like, oh, they're so cute. And then eventually just goes, ow,
Yeah.
ow.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, they're
That's
doing
the
the
shitty
whole
part of it. I
thing.
can't argue that. It's like, dude, yeah, that hurts, of course. But like, unfortunately, the
sweet.
cat's like, yeah, I love you.
Yeah.
Like, I want to tell you I love you so much. And you're like, you're really hurting me right now. Like, ow.
It's just so razor sharp.
Yeah.
It's like paper cuts.
Well, even like the eyes with cats, like, again, this is allegedly scientific backing, so you find it out on your own, but I'm not a scientist,
Allegedly.
I'm not a vet. But it's like
What?
cats.
You're not?
I know, surprise. Even though I wanted to, I was so
Surprise.
close. I got accepted into the vet program. Cats, like, they'll blink at you slowly to tell you they love you.
Aw.
And it's like, for us as humans, we see that as like glaring, like, fuck you. It's like, okay, yeah. So there's like a whole thing of like, cats glare at you. I'm like, okay, yeah. But I guess apparently they're actually going like, I love you. Like, hey, I love you, friend.
They say that about dogs too.
Yeah.
Like you're looking into a dog's eyes.
Eyes, they stared deeply into your
It
eyes.
can be
Yeah.
intimidating, but they're like really like looking into
If I'm
your
a few
eyes.
drinks in at your place and I look at Gabu, she's speaking to me. Like weird.
Are you sure that's
Telepathically.
the alcohol?
Like, hang
I
on.
hope she's happy.
No,
night.
they're sweeties. They're really
I
lovely.
mean, they hang out with you all the time.
Yeah.
Because your office is just where
Yeah.
it's located.
They just it's just two loaves underneath my desk.
They're so
And then
kind.
occasionally
Yeah.
you're saying that like as you're streaming in the background, it's just like a fucking corgi MMA fight.
Yeah, sometimes sometimes
awesome.
they're going in the back.
It's incredible.
Lindsay-
Like you say,
Going
run.
in.
Lindsay talks about that all the time, and every time. And somebody could look it up.
Slow
I'm just
blink.
sorry. I don't.
You don't buy
This
it?
is this is my stand. This is my anti-vax.
Are you saying science is
my
wrong?
God.
Are
I
you saying
just
science
refuse.
is wrong?
Even if you find me said science, I nobly, based on nothing but my own gut instinct, won't sit here and listen to Lindsay tell me that the cat blinking is telling me something.
Yes.
So,
Is it a slow blink, Michael?
so like
Is
I'm
it a slow
like,
blink?
right, exactly. What is a slow blink?
Like,
Yeah.
it's
Don't
like
know.
1,
Didn't
2,
go to
3.
cat blink school.
3
But
seconds.
I'll be in the room. I walk in. Lindsay and the cat are in the room. I walk in. The cat looks at me because something alive walked in the room and it's an animal and it looks at me and Lindsay will go, "Oh, slow blink. He slow blinked
loves
at
you."
you." And I go, and I just go, "Yeah, or his eyes were dry."
True. It's true. I
And it's crazy. It's shit like that all day, with everything. It's like, oh, you know what they say? Cat scratches the fucking shit out of you. Nice. And I'm just like, I feel like cat people have made these things up to make yourself stupid. Oh, your
Right.
cat shit all over the apartment? Good news, my friend. What
Yeah. That's a sign of affection.
That's for sure.
the fuck are you talking about? A slow blink.
Do you ever have
won't
that
have
with
it.
the
Don't-
dogs? Do you ever
don't.
like, oh, it means like they like you or something? Everyone's like, dude, you're crazy. Like,
I mean,
oh.
when a dog's jumping up and down, licking you
Yeah.
and wagging
Shaking
its
their
tail,
butt.
it
Right.
means it
Uh-huh.
likes you.
Well, no, the
Slow-
stereotype
slow
is
blink.
like my dog doesn't bite, or like my dog is nice, and then like a dog will do something a little off. You're like, whoa, hang on. I've never had that with Gabu and Liam. Just
Yeah.
saying, they're sweethearts. But there's times where like dog owners are like, no, my dog's cool, and I'm like, your dog just nipped at me. I'm like,
Yeah, well,
your
they're
dog's not
pieces
cool.
of shit.
Yeah.
But also sometimes you have it coming, little shit kid.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
Shit kid. Get away from my dog.
Like stereotypically.
Young Lindsay's boxing the shit
I
out
know.
of these dogs. He's like, you fucking nipped at me.
Right. Yeah. What? I was defending myself.
The thing with
controversial
dogs
opinion. Please.
that annoys me though, if people get mad if they bite or try to bite, is if you're fucking with them when they're eating.
Yeah.
It's like that.
yeah.
Like dogs, like way more so than cats, are like. That's like their, at least my opinion. They're still like their biggest animal instinct trait, like living in your house.
Yeah.
They're still like.
Don't
you know,
fuck with my
they're
food.
domesticated. It's I'm eating. I'm in like instinct mode. Don't take
We all have
from
siblings,
me,
you know, it's
or I
exactly the same
attack.
way.
And so my dog would still do it to me. Like there were certain levels. It's like my family had certain clearance for my dog of like what they could get away with, right? Like he would listen more or less to anybody. But then if he's like misbehaving, he's not gonna listen to strangers. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, he's misbehaving. We need clearance. You know.
Yeah.
But then it'd be like, he's ignoring clearance 1. He's ignoring clearance 1. And it's like, what? It's like, yeah, we're going to 2. You know, like my mother can't deal with him right now.
Yeah.
We have to get your father. And then if he's like growling at my father,
Like, oh boy.
to the intelligent point, like it would probably never bite them. But
just in
like
case.
the guy with the dog was 160 pounds. You're not
Yeah,
really
that's a
gonna find
big
out.
dog.
Yes.
Holy shit.
And
that's,
so
that's a horse.
and so
Yeah.
it would get to me where I would have to be like, "What are you doing?" And he was like, "Ugh," and he would never do anything. But like when he would eat in his bowl, and it was always fun making his hair stand up, right? Like a dog, like again, like the dog's like
Yeah.
animal instinct, and then he would just get like a cool anime spike.
That's
You know what I
sick.
mean? Like spiky hair went down his spine. And so I would, ever since he was little, he'd be eating and he would just pause. Like he turned invisible. And then I would just get closer to the food and he would go, and like slowly lift up his lip. And I would just,
Lip
and I would be
curve.
like, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? And I would just like test him. I had to like challenge him. And that is like, we did that for a couple months when he was little, and then he was like sired.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like my champion.
It's weird how a lot of people would see that and go like,
Chosen
that's
one.
crazy. But like, I think that is exactly what you have to do with the dog, right? Like, I'm owner.
Cat,
I
it's
am-
like, all right,
I'm-
Cat,
yeah.
listen. It left. What?
Cat's like, fuck off.
With the-
Oh,
yeah.
okay. It's so different.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, I sent this to
They're
Tyler.
off hands.
I have a video of the middle of them in heat when I quarantined Leon in the bathroom, and it's like a zombie movie. Like I have double doors and I locked them, and he's hitting the doors like do 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 do. As Ada's on the other side going like, you want the puss? Literally? You want it? You want it? Yeah, it's right here.
So it's like bar closing.
Like, 'cause it's not a horror movie.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
I know, menace.
Jesus.
You gotta stop trying to bang each other.
The leg went up.
Yeah,
Put
they're
that
in
leg
heat,
down.
Jackie.
She
Put the
knows.
leg down.
She's emitting pheromones. Yeah, that's all she
Jesus.
wants. Yeah.
The leg went
Nuts.
up. Put it down.
Slut. Nurse Jackie.
Dude,
says,
it's
Yeah, dude,
Yeah.
the door's like rattling. Holy fuck.
Shit.
that was for like a full week, and like if you
That's
want
wild.
to breed your cats, that's a whole process that happens multiple times.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's nuts. Oof.
Nah.
That's crazy. For a week you did that?
It was over a
Roughly,
week.
yeah.
I know
Oh
that.
my God.
It was like 8 or 9 days.
I just physically separated them. So
brutal.
no.
Yeah, we pulled it off.
Yeah.
We did it.
Did it?
Yeah.
You survived.
We did it.
Gabo and Liam were never in heat. Well, Liam especially, like you picked him up when he was older, but Gabo was
Yeah.
never in heat, right? Or was she?
No.
We got ahead
we
of
were,
it.
We
I
were
was on time,
very
but very
on
on time.
schedule.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't want to run the risk of
Yeah.
any of that.
Good call.
Jackie was like, I'm not running the risk. And I was like,
Get it.
yeah. And Jackie's like, but we're not gonna run the risk. I'm like, I agree. But Jackie like took care of all the like scheduling on the vet stuff, made sure they were good
Yeah,
and
taken
squared
care of.
away.
Yeah.
Then we got Liam. Jackie was the first one to like go to the car because Liam, like, Boo, you know, we we bought her, we went, picked her up.
Yeah, we raised her from
We
potato up.
raised her, yeah, from potato, from Little Loaf. And then with Liam, we rescued him. And Jackie was the one that like went to the car. I like took Boo to the backyard. Jackie like went to the car.
I went and met him first and put
Like,
my
Liam
hand
was,
slowly
like,
put my
like,
hand
you
like
sh-
near the wall so he could sniff like through,
Yeah,
and he was
like,
like terrified.
"Aw,
And then I
buddy."
went and got some treats, and then he slowly lured out. And the second that he got out of the crate, he literally like instantly bonded and like ran towards me.
Aw,
and it was like
that's
it was immediate.
Yeah, and then you took him in the
Yeah,
house. And what'd happen there?
What do you mean?
What happened in the house?
Are we talking about tinkling or what?
No, I'm just saying like
There's always time for
No, I
tinkle
was
talk.
saying,
Hang
you
on.
had him on the
hang on, finish
leash.
story.
You were showing him around the house.
Yeah, he was super
and-
excited immediately.
You let him
Like
sniff
kind of
around
he got
everywhere.
very, very happy. But
Did he-
then when we took him to the backyard to play with Boo, he just kept sitting directly like up against me. He was still
Yeah.
scared.
Oh, yeah.
He just like he wouldn't go away. And then
Boo was like, dog, let's play.
he would just jump into my lap. He immediately sat in my lap. It was crazy. I was like, I can't let go. We gotta keep him. He got in my lap.
He chose
Alfredo, you have
he
to.
chose you.
We got in my lap.
You
He
have
sat
no
there.
choice.
We gotta keep him.
Look, I fully knew the moment we met Liam that like
He instantly bonded with me.
The moment this car
Oh,
pulled
yeah.
up,
Jackie
I
was
was like,
talking
it's
it up.
over.
No,
ain't going nowhere.
I've never.
Which is-
I've never had a dog ever in my life or seen anybody else's dog. That's
Do you have
been
other pets? Sorry.
No,
Any?
no,
Oh,
my
yeah.
fucking parents wouldn't even get me a fucking goldfish growing up.
Jesus Christ.
Every single, okay, on Christmas morning, every
I brought you
morning,
far.
I used to always hope that there'd be like a cute little puppy in a box. I didn't get shit.
We
I didn't get a
almost
goldfish. I
made
didn't get
it.
anything.
You broke her
I'm
within
sorry.
the last
I didn't get any
2 minutes.
pets.
You cracked the bowl.
Nothing.
Yes.
They're like, no. And then we grew up. We all moved out. They got divorced. What did they get? They got cats.
What?
What the fuck?
Okay, that's crazy.
Did you just break one of your nails?
No, I didn't. No, you're good.
No.
No.
Yeah. Oh my God. The acrylics. Keep them safe.
Oh yeah, no. The dog. I've never met another dog that's been like the type of dog that wants to be like
Meet a lot of
loved all the time. Wants to be pet 24/7. Wants to be on your lap.
Right.
Wants
All
to
I
just
care
be
about.
loved.
And like,
It's
Never met a
especially
dog
for
like
a
that.
corgi.
right.
Yeah, and a corgi too.
I'm sure the sad reality of that is like, from what y'all said, is like clearly he was not loved enough before
Yeah. I
y'all
mean, we
met
asked
him. It's
you-
like,
Yeah, I don't know
fuck,
about
dude.
that though, but they're also pretty sure this dog's a confirmed liar.
Maybe. Yeah.
That is true. I have talked about. Remember, I told you. I think he's faking his hip dysplasia.
Oh my god,
He
dude.
keeps jumping up.
He literally doesn't let it. He flies like up couches, up beds. He runs around. It's like, what are you doing,
Sky,
little man?
clowns.
What are you doing, little man?
But also, what does he do at your office?
What do you mean?
With your office and your chair.
He always tries to. Oh, motherfucker jumps up on my chair and looks for snacks.
Is that what this
Honestly, there's always some kind of leftover snack on Jackie's.
Snackies.
On Jackie's
Always looking for
goddamn.
snacks.
Dude, that's the other thing that's insane
I'm
about
guilty. Oh,
cats.
boy.
Dude, dogs will eat fucking damn near anything.
Yes, they
damn
will.
near anything.
Yes, they will.
Okay?
And there's a lot of stuff
And
that's
so you
like,
gotta
if
put
they
everything.
have this even near them, they're dead.
You gotta put everything high up, and they can't get
He
it.
flies up
Yeah,
there.
Right?
dogs have grapes.
But I mean like high up, right? Cats,
He's like Superman.
cats, they can get everywhere.
Right.
They don't give a shit.
Don't give a shit.
Yeah.
This is like, oh, steak, sniff, walk away.
Yeah.
Cats will like
The
lick
only
some
thing
stuff, but
that
yeah.
these fuckers do is put their disgusting paws in my cups of water.
This is true. Cats are all.
I
about
see
that.
them near a cup
Oh
and I
my
go,
God.
get away! And I like shoo them because they're just gonna go, hmm? Like they just want. I don't know. They do it every time too. If we like run a bath,
Like-
it's like something with like the feel.
Oh.
Yeah, and I assume Gabu and Liam never hop onto your nightstands and mess with shit. But there's a number of times
No.
where we'll wake up in the middle of the night and we hear the cats fucking with shit on our nightstand. We're like, get off of there!
Question. Does your cats, so my mom had a cat growing up when she was younger, and she had a cat that would literally sit on the toilet and go on the toilet.
I'm trying to train them right now. Yeah. Sorry, it got sidetracked. Gabby.
I looked at you
Fine,
and I was like, well, okay, where are we
fair
on
enough.
that?
There's been a
Tried,
pause,
tried,
but
failed,
I want to.
abandoned.
Yes.
Tried, failed, abandoned. Thing still kind of sits
Fair.
around.
Priority
It's
went
like
to the
it's like a
children.
it's like
Fair.
a it's like a toilet thing, and you put kitty litter on
Yeah.
it, and then
Yeah.
you slowly like take away the
Yep.
kitty litter,
The
and
process
basically
was
you're
paused.
training them to the natural toilet.
Yeah. I
Yes.
saw someone do that at
Cat was
Getaway.
famous.
They
And
did with
so,
cardboard. They
and,
cut out
yeah,
that
and so
bigger
Lindsay
hole
bought the
over and
thing,
over.
and then we're
Yeah, I'm
at that
sorry.
stage.
I'm sorry.
And so the cat is over a year now. We have a litter box. Quite honestly, I don't understand it to begin with. I just know
We'll get there.
it's great when I go to run into the bathroom and I can't use it, and I have to start
The office is
moving
finished.
things around.
The office is finished. We'll get there.
Yeah, the office is finished. We'll remove it, and we'll move on. We'll get rid of the kitty litter. We're gonna move on.
I want that
gonna
though.
be
It's like
Yeah.
meet the parent status. Like I want the
cat just
moment
shit
where
in the
someone
toilet.
goes like,
Yeah.
"Oh, sorry, occupied."
I don't. I just let them use the litter box and let me have the toilet. There's a goddamn bidet on
You
that
use the
toilet.
litter box.
There's a goddamn bidet seat for our guests, and you put a fucking shit litter box toilet seat
Liam
cover
and Ada
over
love
it.
it.
They don't
They love
fucking use it.
What if the bidet shot up the cat?
Oh my God,
Well,
be intense.
well, there's so many layers to get to that point. Ignoring it all, I don't know, Jackie. I bet it would get wet. That's
Unrelated from toilet.
basically it.
Toilet aside, like thinking about your property and your space. Your dogs play in the backyard.
Yes.
Have there been any like turf wars where Liam or Gabu are like, "Yo, neighborhood dog, it's my space. Brr, brr." Like it's my area."
Recently, there's the one dog.
Tell him about it.
Tell him about. Bro,
Let
you
him
better
know.
fucking
Let him know.
You better tell us fast. We're like out of
Yeah, we're
time
on.
here.
No, there's
Talking
a
about
there's a
it.
dog.
Hurry up.
There's a dog that's in a like next door kind of that literally
faster.
I don't know, starts barking and they freak out at it
Yeah,
every time.
yeah.
And they're nonstop. And the dog doesn't, their
Dog
dog, the
wars.
neighbor dog doesn't
wars.
stop barking. Our dogs are good.
They're not good. They bark a lot.
The weird,
Not
the
as
weird,
bad.
the
Bring
weird,
them
the weird thing,
inside.
the weird thing
Not as bad.
about dogs though, again, as having dogs and people who don't have dogs is like a lot of times non-dog owners barking is always like, hey you, like at you. But when you have a dog, you realize how much they fucking bark just because they're like talking.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, they're
and so it's
talking.
like, but they do it aggressively. But it's like the two dogs that going on the other side of the fence is just like people just going like, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on?
over there?
What's going on? Yeah, tough guy. Yeah, your side. Just don't come on my side. But it's not. It is a little bit aggressive, but it's not like, oh man, they want to kill each other.
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
odds are they wouldn't attack if the fence wasn't here. But because the fence is, much like people on the internet, they hide behind it. And they're like, hey, fuck you over there, dog. Yeah, fuck you. I'll kill
And then
you.
you lift that up, they go.
That's why they don't do it at the that's why they don't do it at the park.
I love you saying
Right,
Carl
right.
too as you say this. It's
Well,
perfect.
that's where I grew up.
Just sniff each other and then run around each other.
Yeah.
Or even on the walk across the street on leashes, like, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. And then you pull them closer to each
They're like,
other.
"I'm enough."
They're like, hello, hi.
Aw, that's
Gorgeous
so sweet.
life.
Aw.
Cowwood.
Do you
Yeah.
feel
Oh, yeah.
stereotypically?
Lindsay, we are out of time.
Are
we are
we?
out of
Wow,
time.
that flew
5 minutes.
by.
No, we don't have 5
5
minutes.
minutes.
First of all,
That
let
flew
me
by.
explain. Let me explain to you
Hold
how
on
this
now.
show
Hold on.
works, Lindsay. Let me explain to you how this show works.
Please.
This show, off topic, right? It's live. It's not today. It is live. It's a 90-minute show, right? It has been for quite some time, and it airs. It starts at 3. Usually it's around 3 or 4.
Do we hit the
But
mark?
you
But
were
it
late.
starts at 3
But you were late.
and goes to 4:30 precisely. I was late. So we started, and I said to Tyler, "When do we end?" And he said, "We're at 1:26," which was 5 minutes ago, right? And so now we've been going 95 minutes.
That's fair.
You
That's
see?
Yeah.
You see, I did the math.
The math is
That
mathing,
clock
We
and I
had
hate
fun.
math.
is irrelevant because we didn't start live, and also we don't go till 5. We go to 4:30. So you're saying like we got 5 minutes. We have 5 minutes
fair.
until it's 5 o'clock, but that's it.
That's
It
fair.
doesn't mean anything.
That's fair.
And that's just it.
It's over now.
Cut it. It's over.
Let's go back.
Huh?
We should do this for 3 hours.
3 hours?
Yes.
Are you starting something up again?
Yeah.
3 hours?
We're what? Jackie said cut it.
I'm just kidding. Let's keep going 3 hours.
I mean, we can do it. We did.
Let's
I'm
not.
just kidding.